Alright, you should hear me now. Thank you, Abbo. And Anthony is also muted. Hold up. We had to work on other stuff. Can you speak now?
Hello.
You're good. All right.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome. We had the first person in the chat, Abbo. Then we had RWK. Then we had DJ. Then we had Luscious or Lucius. The Alchemist is here. Liquor Sandwich is here. Let's go
Thanks
to
for
where I'd
coming
rather
in.
be than here. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, we want to see a good event, so we're actually kind of looking forward to this to check it out and maybe get some cool announcements, you know?
Shout out to Abbo for letting us know that we were muted.
It's all good. We still got time. We got about, what, 15 minutes until the actual stream starts, so...
The real stream starts.
The real stream. And...
I made this layout at like 4 o'clock in the morning, everybody. That's why we went on a couple minutes late, because I had to fix a couple things with the layout, but... I thought I cut it out for 2 people, and I cut it out for 3 people, so... Oops. I had to put this little patch over here.
it's all good. It's good to be here, guys. And we are hopefully going to see something that is a little bit, you know, more exciting than the other ones. And it's always like, there's always going to be, you know, a lot of guesses as to what actually gets, you know, announced or what they'll talk about. But we'll see. Maybe we'll see some Spider-Man stuff. Who knows?
Oh, we will. Richard is here. What's up?
What's up?
What is going on?
Yeah, we still have the whole, you know, rest of the year to, you know, pack in with shit that, you know, hopefully is actually a strong year. You know, I really don't know how we've been getting kind of hit left and right with just like crappy news and stuff like that. So maybe this will be a little bit more
Fingers crossed
uplifting.
for Bloodborne 2. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Frank is
Yeah.
here. What's up?
What's up, Frank?
I heard they're announcing Last of Us 4 today. 3 is shouted dropping tonight. Then 4 will be out this fall.
This fall. Guaranteed. Ah, man.
They might announce Last of Us 2 remastered. Because what else is coming out
That could
this year?
happen. Yeah, that could happen.
That's probably going to come out like this
Or
summer.
their online game. Because they were doing that standalone.
Well, I guarantee they... Okay, so they said it was standalone. That might be packed in with the other game. The remaster.
Yeah, because they didn't put multiplayer in the remake remaster thing. So basically, they would put that.
Because if you remember, Factions was
later on.
originally going to come with 2. But then they scrapped it.
Yeah.
And they said it's coming later. And then all of a sudden became its own game. And now I think they're going to throw it on the PS5 version to get people to buy the other game.
Right.
Even though I think that's a dumb idea because a lot of people aren't going to buy it again. I think the hope is if we throw it in there, they'll blow the 70. I don't know. Or maybe they'll sell both separately because they're Sony.
It's just the full price thing. I just don't. I don't know.
Come on.
That was one thing.
You're not on Twitter telling Sony directly that you want to pay more money?
No, I'm not. I'm not yelling to the through the tweets.
How about they announce Resident Evil 9? Well, if they do, then I gotta send this clip to Anthony to cut and edit.
Yeah, yeah. Then we'll react to it
And he'll have a video up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. I won't go to sleep, basically. No, I don't know if we'll get RE9 right now, but I think they'll show Resident Evil 4 VR. I don't think they'll show even separate ways but it's been a long time since, you know, they've never actually discussed it. It's just been more like fans have been saying, oh, there's going to be, you know, the separate ways. So that'll be interesting.
Jin is here. What's up, Jin?
What's going on? Twisted Metal? Oh yeah, no, Twisted Metal needs the come back. I understand they're worried about the TV show, but if they show Twisted Metal in this event, that will at least make me a little bit more stoked on something else that is coming out. You know, it's probably not going to come out this year, but if they say, oh, it's coming out next year, whatever, you know, I think
Twisted Metal was supposed to come out this summer for to line up with the TV show and to be games as a service.
Yeah, but what is that? Like, that's what I'm saying is like, I wish that was lined up a little bit better, because unless they, you know, didn't have it ready, but it just needs to come back. And you know what they also need to do in this, they really have to discuss like what they're adding to the service. Like, they have to add a lot more to their service. Like, I understand they're going to talk about that, but they really need to say, oh, by the way, like, here is like 100 PS1 titles. Here's like, you know, a bunch of PS2 titles, like stuff that needs to be just on that service, because it's really neglected, and it's been out for a year next month, and it just doesn't really seem like, you know, I understand they're trying to put more like current games on there as well, but they really have to address that this stream, to be honest with you. If they don't, that's good. Like, I understand they're gonna be like, well, we have X amount of subscribers. Okay, but what the fuck does you know, what does the subscribers actually have that, you know, I don't know. It just, that catalog is so deep, and they don't really have even, you know, half of that shit, you know, ready to go. So I feel like it's been such a long time, and they know at the end of the day that like they're slacking on that. There's no way. But who knows? You know what I mean? All the Silent Hills should be on there. All the Resident Evil should be on there. You know, the ones that they could release on there. I just wish that actually got expanded on or talked about. I understand they're adding, you know, their current, like, more current games on there recently, but...
So, to rewind a little bit, we're hearing the Metal Gear is going to be a collection of all 3 games, and it's going to be multi-plat.
Remaking all of them.
And the rumor is,
All
if
3,
they don't show it here, it's going to be shown in June. So, I don't know.
I mean,
sure we're gonna
remaking
see
all
something
3,
there.
I feel like that's a decent amount to where, like, it can hold fans
I don't know
over
if
for
it's a remake,
while.
though. I think it might be just a collection, an HD collection.
Oh, okay.
Now, if they
So
did
it's just-
remake all 3, that would be crazy. But I don't think that's it. But, you know, let's hope.
I'd rather take a remake of one than a collection.
Me too. I'm down with that.
But who knows? Because that's another thing that's been talked about for a long time, just as long as Silent Hill. And we finally got Silent Hill shown at their showcase. But
I want PT. I want Silent Hills. Hey, can I ask why we still talk about PT and Scalebound? Like, just everyone needs to forget that stuff, man.
well, I think the one thing that stopped that conversation was when Silent Hill finally came out and said, oh, we have like, you know, the team was like, hey, by the way, we have like 1 million projects we're working on. So it gave fans like another thing to pay attention to, other than like PT being the last like taste of something that was almost Silent Hill. So like, I understand that that was kind of a bum out for a while, but the fact that, you know, there's at least something updated with Silent Hill is pretty cool. They had that sale, like Homecoming was like $5 on 360. There's a lot of good sales on 360 on Xbox.
Game to pick up.
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2 remake would be nice to see. Here's my ass. Is RWK. Of course, it's a brand new NVIDIA driver right now. It just popped up right now.
Oh, there you go.
I checked everything before we went live. Windows updates, everything. Boom. NVIDIA driver. Thanks, NVIDIA, you bums. Spider-Man will have a bow and arrow, Frank, says RWK.
Spider-Man
No
is
more
going
bow
to
and
be...
arrow and no ass cheeks. Okay.
I'm looking forward to Spider-Man.
I thought the Metal Gear rumor was 3 remake and a collection of 1, 2, and 4. I didn't hear anything about that.
That would be crazy that it would be just a 3 remake, but I understand they've done 1 before with the
Windows
Twin
Central
Snakes.
is reporting that all the first 3 games are going to be in a collection.
Okay.
So we will see. But Windows Central reported that this morning. Scalebound looked like crap anyway, says Frank. We already have a collection for the Xbox. Well, you know Konami, they like money. How many Castlevania collections are there? 1,000,000 of them. And Contra. Hoping for Silent Hill 2 release date more than anything. Probably not going to get that.
I don't know how much they're going to show.
Jim Ryan's Harry Crumpet Extravaganza 2023. What's up, Stevie
no.
Mac? Richard says Spider Horse. Wolverine, anyone? You'll probably see something, but I don't know if you're going to see gameplay. That game isn't going to be released till 2025, so...
Yeah, that's far off.
Unless they've been working on that for a couple of years and didn't say anything till last year. I don't know.
Well, I wonder what the surprises will be, if there's any that are, pretty...
I heard they're going all out.
Well, I'm kind of excited to see what they have, We kind of talked about this on the show, like going back, the last probably, month and a half of shows of us talking about really what's going on between the two and the fact that, these showcases also need to improve, but where Microsoft's at right now, again, they have that Starfield event. This event is going to be before that, right? So this is going to be
the same day. They're doing Xbox first and Starfield right after.
Right. So this is happening first. So I think Sony's just going to be like, all right, we're just going to put our shit here because they don't really
they're putting their stuff right here.
Yeah.
This is going to be an hour, so they're going all out. Like, whatever they're going to show you, they're going to show you.
Yeah. Yeah.
There seems to be a trend of devs ignoring remakes of the first game. RE2, Silent Hill 2, Metal Gear 3. Well, with the Metal Gear thing, we have to see now. To see if they're going to...
I just wonder what goes behind the choices, you know what I mean?
Maybe they're going to remake all three games.
I mean, obviously there's money behind it all, but I wonder just
put them in a
if
pack.
they did that. Yeah, if you want to release it for the fans to play and preserve it in a certain way to give that feeling of all right, we could play something that's similar to the original versus something that's built from the ground up. Yeah, you got to hit the like button. We're about to start in 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Get your snacks, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. Get ready.
People still holding out hope for Bloodborne Remastered. Well, I hope they get it. Because then I'm going to have to go to Canada and build Richard a PC.
But again, if you think about it, though, that's already... something like that would already take this...
Whoa, it's starting. Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, it's starting? Oh, okay. Well, sometimes they start running, gameplay or something, in the beginning.
They might be doing it. If the music is too loud, everybody, let me know in the chat, and I'll fix it.
So stay tuned.
Bloodborne Remaster.
It's got the dreamy music still playing.
They will show Wolverine, trick you into buying a PS5. It ain't coming out for a long time. Yeah, they could do that. They did that with Spider-Man. Yeah. They showed Spider-Man at 4 E3s with no release date. And then they're like, State of Play is today. Oh yeah, Spider-Man's coming out this holiday, and it didn't come out.
Yeah.
For 3 E3s, they sold PlayStations, making you think Spider-Man was coming out.
And then I remember I just waited to play.
But they didn't say anything. Konami should do a bunch of remakes and get that cash. Yes, they should all do remakes and get the cash. Bloodborne PC release. Bloodborne, honestly, my favorite PlayStation game. Okay. Well, let's hope it gets put out on PC. And by the way, Jim Ryan didn't say PC releases were going to be 2 to 3 years out. What he said in the interview was, our fans expect the releases to be 2 to 3 years out.
Yeah.
Gotta read it properly. I didn't catch that at first. Because why is Herman Munster saying... why is he saying 1 year, and it actually is happening? And then the other guy saying, yeah, 2 to 3 years out. I'm like, wait, what? That doesn't even make sense. So I'm assuming we're going to see more PC stuff today, too. If we get the PlayStation 5 Slim with detachable disk drive,
do you think that will be announced?
It would make sense because the Uncharted PlayStation 4 bundle was released in the summertime of 2015?
2016?
Something like that,
I think. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because I was already at the shop and I did the unboxing in the shop. The guy delivered it to the shop, so it was
so I feel like it was that summer. Spring, summer.
We might get a bundle. Maybe not. They won't give you the disc drive, but they'll give you a game. Maybe. Expect to see a lot of indie stuff. Nah.
I really hope not.
We better get Ghost of Tsushima on PC today. That's why he lies his ass off. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's a total... Okay. Well, we're gonna find out in less than a minute.
It's time.
Imagine if they dropped the Slim today.
That would be
Tell
wild.
us, have the Slim now.
This summer.
No, now.
Right now.
Go to Best Buy right now. Pick it up.
This music's just like... It's like the techno.
Why did they change from State of Play to friggin' Showcase? I guess because it's their E3, right? Technically.
Honestly, I mean, you would think they would have waited till next month because
State
that's
of Play
you
is
know,
just
the
like
month
their
of E-
like every couple,
Yeah.
their quarterly like thing.
There's 400,000 people just watching this YouTube video, so it's pretty crazy.
Most popular brand. What are you gonna do? So tonight's Game Complainers episode's gonna have a layout kind of like this, where it's we stretch the screen out so it's a little bit bigger, and I made the boxes a little bit bigger so you can see us. Time for
All
Knack
right.
3? I hope not. It still says stay tuned for me, so
Yeah, still stay tuned. I'll let you know.
it looks like it's fading out though. It's 4:01 already?
Gary techno music. All right, Sony. Let's see what you got, man.
Here we go.
See what you got.
Program can change
we
material
go.
content. Is it Metal Gear? Oh, it's a little low. Let me know if that's too loud. Is everything good?
So, yeah.
Are we good? Chat?
It sounds good.
Yes. Okay.
Good
Good.
playback. Yeah.
I can hear it a little bit better, and you guys can probably hear it a little bit better. Sounds good. Thank you. Cinematic trailer, not actual gameplay. Haven?
PlayStation Studios. All right.
Hey, that's the code. That might be the code for the demo.
Seems like everyone does these
That was a
days.
PlayStation code.
It's simple. Too much money and too much power is held by just a few people. And it's only getting worse.
What is this, Watch Dogs?
So,
A hard drive?
he decided to do something about it.
Ah, I left the subtitles on.
Let's go.
This looks like Redfall without vampires.
What is this? Is this like a another heist game?
It's
In the
friggin'
future.
Watch Dogs.
Watchdog heist in the future. With copyrighted music, probably.
Nah, that is. It's one of these dumb rapper guys.
It's probably like a new IP or something.
Yeah, it is. Fair games.
Fair games.
Yeah, no thanks.
Take it till you.
Oh man. Payday 3.
Well, at least you get it out of the way, I guess.
Oh, boring looter shooter. Ocean's 14.
This thing is just gonna go from
Oh
trailer to
no,
trailer.
it's the man himself.
President and CEO of Sony Interactive.
I'm here to block your deal.
I'm delighted to be here today to inform what's next.
Yeah, this might be the last one you're at,
We're
buddy.
now into the
Yeah.
third year of the life cycle of PS5, and we've been
Life cycle?
fortunate to have so many fan-favorite titles
Just came out.
released on the platform. What's even more exciting is that developers are just scratching the surface of what's possible.
He's
with the
scratching his
gaming
ass? Wow.
experiences that they create. Today, you'll get a glimpse into some of the most breathtaking and imaginative content that will be coming to PS5
Okay.
and PlayStation VR 2. And now, what you've all been waiting for. Enjoy the show.
What? I thought you said what you've all been waiting for. Spider-Man 2!
Super
Oh man, Starfield's on here.
our home. Our way of life. But freedom doesn't come free. Sweet liberty!
What?
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy.
That looks like
right
what's his
now.
name?
And
Cliffy
you
B.
could be next.
Cliffy
That
B
is,
after Gears
unless
3.
You make the most important decision of your life.
It's probably him right now.
Prove to yourself that you have the
It's
strength
Halo.
and the courage to be free.
Join the Helldivers.
Oh god.
What?
I thought Helldivers was like a little crappy indie game.
Experience true freedom.
Oh,
Maybe it was?
games as a service. Day and date on PC.
Freedom to travel the galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
secure the resources we need.
They said games as a service games will be day one on PC.
What a great
Fascinating life
thing to show after Jim Ryan talks.
to our sophisticated
We've all been waiting for this, Anthony. Come on. It doesn't look too
freedom
bad.
to make new friends and represent
This
the
is like their
best
version of like
what
Fallout.
Super
Like,
Earth has
Yeah.
to offer.
They're just trying to have more online
Because he's dressed
stuff
like
on
the
their
Fallout
service.
boy guy.
Force and work together to spread
You know what Capcom needs to bring back? Lost Planet.
and to
Maybe we're gonna see that today. Because every
Oh,
game
yeah.
ever made and ever thought of
become
is gonna
part
be
of
shown
something
today.
larger than
Remember?
yourself.
Yeah, we'll just keep throwing everything. Dead Rising.
Become a legend.
Another multiplayer shooter? Says the guy that has a PC.
Becoming a Helldiver may result in decapitation or more.
Coming
Well-
to PS5 and PC. Oh. You don't gotta wait 3 to 5 years for that one.
Oh,
Okay.
Helldivers 2. Okay, so there's a sequel. Okay. So yeah, it just depends on if you're in that
Yeah, I
into
told
that
you,
style of
Helldivers.
multiplayer. Yeah, it just depends. I mean, a lot of those multiplayer games just seem very same.
It's
Like
the future,
after a while.
Anthony. Get used to it.
I know.
That's the way games are gonna be.
They're already blending in, so
Yeah.
it's already happening. EA
What is
Originals.
this? Forspoken
Ooh.
freaking 2? Oh, it's Forspoken VR.
Oh, there it is.
It's manspoken.
Now they're gonna move right into the VR stuff now, or first person stuff.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Maybe this is just first person, and then they'll have like a thing where it's like it's also on VR.
Bro, it was Billy Gunn. The show's not getting off to a good start.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird pacing. I thought they'd come out swinging a little bit harder.
This show's not bad.
The last immortal.
Oh man. Look, it's so bad this guy left.
Enough yet? We haven't given them enough yet.
He took off.
killed my family.
Nobody cares, dude. What happened? I thought you left. It was so bad that you left early.
I had to grab my my USB-C cable.
That was more important than this trailer.
Well, it doesn't look like I missed much.
You didn't miss anything. Immortals of Avenue, what the fuck? 505.
EA Originals and Ascendant Studios. Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Microsoft probably won't bring back Hexen. Phil Spencer actually did comment on Hexen a couple of years ago. It was probably last year. They said if you buy Activision, will Hexen come back? He said yes. Hexen's coming back. The minute that deal goes through, you're gonna get everything.
You know how dope if SOCOM came back?
I'm waiting.
That would be so cool.
They would actually get a player base. You get that on PC and PlayStation.
Talk about like
Day One,
online
forget about
service stuff, like
Knowing you have only 66 days to
it'll print money. They just have to do it right.
S game. You hear the pluck of the guitar. Bow, bow.
Nobody cares about this shit.
What is this? I don't even know what this is.
It's some Japanese.
Some vampire
crap.
stuff.
It won't make any difference at the end
We already got Ghost of Tsushima. We don't need this game.
This is definitely like connected to something. It seems like.
It's definitely Raiden.
But no one.
Yeah. This is Raiden's side story that's connected to Mortal Kombat 1.
It's a prequel. That's gonna get rebooted like 3 times.
Yeah. We'll just wait 10 to 12 years between reboots.
So it's an FPS with spells and guns. I never want to play something like. I have a full service. I can't stream this shit.
Okay. This is like another like
Microsoft
sword fighter.
I'll give them credit though, they're keeping it moving. Let my ass scroll, says RWK. That's what I'm saying, Ghost sold a ton. So why make another samurai game? This doesn't look too bad.
The graphics look pretty decent, but I don't really know if this is like the sword type games. Like I'm not too
Let me
into
tell
like,
you
the
guys
sword
something,
fighting
okay?
games.
I'm over these Japanese games because I'm not from Japan. Why don't you make a game about a guy escaping the Bronx at 3 in the morning? That would be more aligned with people in America than this. I'm joking, but still.
No, I know what you mean.
Can we get some like American games?
We used to joke about that like 10 years ago when we started. You know
Sony
what I mean?
and Nintendo, we're doing these Japanese games, thinking that we're gonna like go for it.
Because back when we did the show, we were coming off the PS3 gen, and they did the same thing on the PS3.
If you're gonna do a Japanese game, do Ghost of Tsushima 2 or whatever.
I understand they're trying to show us new stuff, but it's like...
Yeah, but it's new of the same.
It's new of the same, yeah.
Man,
They're probably
gaming's
just
so
saving...
screwed, man. The PS1 and PS2 had so much variety. Ever
They
since
gotta
the 3
address
came
that
out,
service, man.
they've like stopped all that.
Yes.
The 3 was
They
probably
really
the
have.
last system of variety, but I mean they didn't hit. And then
Yeah,
with the 4 they
exactly.
got rid of all that. Oh wow,
Phantom
it's hair
Blade.
change color.
0.
What's your plan? Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
My plan is to wait 67 days to get this game on clearance.
Get my heart.
Coming to PS5 trademark.
Freddy trademark is dead.
Yeah. Freddy's coming trademark.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh.
Ah. This is the part where the camera like blurrily zooms in on my face in disappointment. This is fucking embarrassing and ridiculous.
I guess they're saving
is
the good
fucking
stuff for last, Perry? I don't know.
We bought these machines for this. What planet is Japan on? Can I ask you that? Because it ain't Earth.
Swords of the Sea.
I would
Well, at
hope
least
it's
it was
coming
short.
to PlayStation 5 because that's what I bought.
Please no
This is a
PS4.
PlayStation event.
You have to wait for greatness. Forever.
When they show Volcano High, you can mute it. Soy sauce
A
is
new
better.
world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries.
$500 console for
Signs
PS1
and
game.
wonders. Things
Greatness
that
awaits
I in
forever.
my garden could never
There are
have
too many
imagined.
Japanese style games. Oh man,
Think of the world we could build if we
it's
believed in
Prometheus the game.
ourselves.
10 years after the movie.
Uh-oh.
If we truly believed in what it means to be sentient. To face the universe without fear or delusion.
More space.
Dude,
More
what
future.
planet are these Japanese developers on? Because this is not stuff we want to play.
Imagine vast
I'm gonna grab a
space
tissue,
full of
1 second.
life and light.
Yeah, he's gonna grab a tissue to cry for fucking Sony over here.
Great
Jesus.
towers rising towards the sky.
Can we get some cool games? Is that impossible these days? What's going on?
If we believed. If we still had faith.
Oh my god. Oh. I can't wait to go out and buy this one for $85. Oh my god. What happened? I thought this was
guess-
going to be the biggest showcase of the year.
I guess we have to wait.
Here's Volcano High, right? Or no, what is this?
This is
It's a bird.
dead bird in the sky. I don't know.
It's a game about a pigeon. You gotta be kidding me. What? A dog with antlers? What the hell is going on?
This is some like anime shit.
Yeah, you know what, man? There's aliens in Japan, that's for sure. Who thinks of this crap? You know, back in the 90s, you had to import these games. There was a reason why you had to import them. This showcase is a big fat fucking L.
This is like we're halfway done, almost halfway.
Oh, they killed my antler dog. This is what I have to watch at an event?
You gotta think about dead animals and all this stuff.
That's every Sony game, you know that, right?
Yeah, yeah. They always gotta put an animal in danger.
That's like the tutorial. Oh, you gotta kill this antler thing.
You must be moved by.
Why
the
are we
dead animal.
watching this? We're supposed to be excited, not upset.
There will be hope. We will avenge.
What happened to Sony? Never.
Yes.
Like, I'm never gonna buy it. So there you go. That's the name of it. Ah, Sea of fucking Thieves with a cat. Is this Cat Quest 3 or something? Is this the indie showcase? Yeah, it's Cat Quest 3.
Alright, well maybe Perry, you know what?
It's a mobile game that I'm playing on a PlayStation.
Let's just
5.
try. Let's try to think about this. Maybe they're just waiting to hit us with the 1-2 punch at the end.
Oh, it's a PS4! What happened? I thought we were moving on from PlayStation 4.
Well, something like this, they're like, all right, we can put this on there.
Great, so we can download it. Keep putting games on PlayStation 4, dumbasses. Because me and this guy could just jailbreak our systems.
Square Enix.
Oh man, it's totally Metal Gear. Oh no, that's Konami. At this point, they're all the same. Who cares, right? What the bird mask? Come on. What is this? The Japanese State of Play? The Japanese Showcase? Okay. What am I watching?
It's a showtime!
There we go.
Is this like Teenage Splatoon? What are we watching here? Yeah, it is.
Another multiplayer.
You know why Sony's gonna freaking go out of business if they keep releasing games as a service games like this? It's Splatoon for teenagers.
I was gonna say, so
Remember
another
Rugrats
multiplayer.
all growing up. This is Splatoon all grown up.
They better not charge people full price for this. This better be on the service. But you know they're gonna. Oh my god!
Dude, they're totally dissing their audience right now. You know those hardcore Sony guys.
Why
are,
the
like,
middle
flipping out
finger,
right now.
Sony? What the fuck?
This is worse than Splatoon. At least Splatoon keeps the Nickelodeon vibe. I blame Mario Sunshine for this. This looks like straight up big fat ass, says Frank. Anime Splatoon. You want Twisted Metal? Have this instead. Wow, this is really bad. Spinchy. Where's all the interesting games?
So Square Enix is like, oh, by the way, here we go.
PS4!
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Great. Oh my god, what are we watching here? You're driving me crazy.
Welcome to the land
Respect my time. Your games don't respect my time. Your freaking showcases don't respect my time. What the hell am I gaming for?
They said over an hour
I might as well
long,
go to
and
the
we're-
casino down the block and go gamble for fucking, you know, the entire night.
Villainous sorcerer, Hungrum.
Yo, they're killing gaming by making all these crappy games like this.
And even beyond.
And believe me, we're not saying Microsoft is any better because they
They're
have
not
shitty
any better,
indie
but you know
games.
what? All Microsoft has to do with their showcase is drop one game.
Surprises and attractively furnished accommodation.
And we thought Microsoft had launched, and if they do, Microsoft Showcase sucks. You know what I mean? Then that means
Right.
just gaming in general, just shit.
Yeah, then we got just two shitty showcases back to back. E3 was canceled. Like, imagine if this was at E3. It's like we get to see the plucky Squire. Like, what the hell is that?
We're gonna backdoor my PS5 in the trash. A plucky squirrel. Low key, I might check this game out. Oh well.
You know what?
Link Between Worlds? I don't know. Yeah,
All right,
this
here
is
we
totally
go.
not Minecraft.
Yes.
It's Grand Theft Minecraft.
It's Twisted Metal. Here it is.
It's GTA 6.
Oh my.
Bro, are you fucking serious?
Why did you make the first half hour of this just this? Like, you didn't have any other bangers in your lineup? Like, You had nothing?
Oh, remember, this is why I always tell you guys, every game ever made is going to be shown at the showcase, because nobody knows what's going to be shown at the showcase.
What? This is for, like, kids.
That's not for kids. Freaking shotgun.
This is like... It looks like if Minecraft
This was made
like,
on Unity.
Yeah. Like, you could build buildings and use bulldozers and have vehicles.
With the motions.
You could spray paint.
Well, they just got you to not buy a PlayStation tonight.
I like how they said, like, you notice how none of this says it's coming to the service? Did you notice that?
Yeah, I know.
I like how they're not really clear
pulling
about
more
that.
games off the service and putting them on. Tear down.
Because it's like, coming to PS5, great. Does that look like it's a full price game? Oh, this year!
Nice,
Oh,
yeah,
great!
No one's gonna play it.
Yeah. That's
the system's
awesome.
not even gonna look like that by the end of the year. So
They
there you
could have
go.
said today, and people would have been like, I don't care about that at all.
It's already on Steam, says Lucius.
Well, there we go.
Not actual gameplay. Remember that. Cockroaches. That's exactly what this show's been. I can smell the FPS drops if it releases on PC.
Oh, man. Don't tell me this is what I think it is.
Pikmin? Oh, isn't this the game that's been on PC? Bro, these companies have like no direct... They have no direct connection with their fan base.
Oh, shit. Dino Crisis. No.
It's Bayou Billy, the reboot.
Yeah.
40 years later. It is Bayou Billy.
Oh, it's
Holy
Metal
shit.
Gear. It's Metal Gear. Holy shit.
There you go. Alright, finally. They tease everybody big time with that.
The dinosaurs?
What a thrill.
What is this, James Bond?
With darkness and
Metal Gear Solid A?
A?
Okay.
Snake Eater? So it is 3.
What the hell's the A for then?
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
Well, there you go.
Are
Alright,
you?
good. There's some
I mean,
game there.
that's
a good
cool,
game.
but like. Okay.
Here's the collection. There you go. I just
There
said
we
it.
go.
Who said that?
Autumn 2023. There you go. No, you did say that before we started.
By the way, they're supposed to
Well,
be
why was that?
multi-plat.
Why was that like halfway in the fucking thing? We had to see all the shitty stuff to wait for that.
Look, because they were trying to fool you, I guess. But that wasn't a good look. I mean, you showed a bunch of crappy games. That started out crappy.
You sprinkled that in, yeah.
What the fuck is this? The guy's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so they got one W here. And by the way, Metal Gear is going to be multi-platform. It's not an exclusive, just so you guys know.
So you can literally play the first Metal Gear Solid on your Xbox.
I'm sure it's going to be on Steam as well.
That's awesome.
You got your PlayStation 5 out of the trash? No, you didn't. Leave it in the trash. You got a PC.
Metal Gear.
After this, you got to put it back in the
awesome.
trash now. Look at this game.
But like you said, that wasn't actual gameplay. Like you said, remember that. Like that wasn't actual gameplay of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. So
I like how they're not
probably
putting the
still have to
3 in
work
front
on
of it. They're just calling it like...
Yeah, like...
Because they're going to go back and remake the other ones.
That's just so weird they are choosing 3. You know what I mean?
The Metal Gear Collection said Volume 1. Yeah, that's not bad.
But 3, honestly, 3 is like my favorite one. So like I'm actually super excited for that. But I just wasn't expecting them to just drop 3 like that. I really thought they were going to do 1.
It's Resident Evil 10. Leon, help us!
But yes, out of the pile of indie
This is
crap
Final
that we
Fantasy,
got,
probably.
seeing Metal Gear was a real treat. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 is the beginning.
That
is true.
should have been the opener. Because then you're watching, like, what are we watching here? And then it's...
Yeah.
And
3 is
instead
the...
of showing us a bunch of crap, and then we're like, oh, more crap.
And like you said, 3 is the beginning, and 3 is also the fan favorite, like they're saying in the chat. And like Perry just said, like they're going to go back and do the first one, which takes place after 3 in the timeline. So it does make sense that they're just going to start with that. That makes sense. But it's just interesting that they waited this long as well. But I guess better late than never, right? I do love Metal Gear Solid, so I'm actually really excited to see what they have.
Well, Metal Gear's multi-plat, so screw it.
Yeah, I'm excited just to, that's something I would probably just play, probably on day 1, when it comes out, because that'll be really cool.
Yes, 3 is also a fan. 3 is a fan favorite.
That year, I remember.
Final Fantasy 16 looks good. I'm not buying nothing from Square no more.
Yeah, I've never been a Final Fantasy fan, but it's all good. If people like it, that's all good. I know they waited a while for this crap, so they take their time making these games, but they put out a lot of them. So.
Well, they won't put them on Xbox because apparently they're asking Xbox for 3 times the amount of money than they ask Sony.
Yeah, the collection is going to be multi-plat, Avo.
Collection is multi-plat. The game is multi-plat. Because Konami actually wants money.
And notice how it says Master Collection Volume 1. That's what it's called. Master Collection Metal Gear Solid Volume 1. So that's like
put the rest of them on there.
They're going to put the rest of them on there. So yeah, they're doing it right. Holy shit, though. Yeah, Metal Gear's gonna print money.
Final Fantasy, nobody cares. Fate will fall. That's their company, Square Enix. They don't put their games on other platforms. You know they lost a ton of money.
Yeah.
They're hemorrhaging money. And they're like, oh, we wonder why. It's like, yeah, because you ain't putting your stuff out. You can't stay locked to a platform like that. Maybe that's Sony's plan. Is to like get them to be exclusive to the point where they go broke and Sony can just buy them for like $1.
They'll be like, all right, we got you now.
I'm trapped here. In this nightmare.
Is this Outlast?
It's Resident Evil 10.
Every word.
They're skipping 9 like Windows. It's Keanu Reeves.
Epic Games?
With me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
Oh, it's the Quarry too.
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Alan Wake?
So you
Yep.
knew Al Victim.
Only the rumors. He was chasing a writer.
Someone knew they were here.
Wow, we're finally seeing more Alan Wake.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Oh my god. It's Sam. It's literally Sam Lake. Yeah, yeah.
The horror story wanted us dead.
This is supposed
So
to be more of a
Max Payne
survival
and
horror
Alan Wake
game.
are in the same universe, I guess, right?
Yeah. This is like supposed to be a real survival horror game. Wow. Look at this. They got the over the shoulder. Oh shit.
I'm forgetting. Something important.
Not gonna lie, it looks awesome.
Not right.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
Easy now.
It doesn't
We
look
only
as
got
boring as the other one I played.
We only got a teaser before this, so this is like pretty big.
Imagine Max Payne's over the shoulder.
Damn.
Can you imagine?
Oh
that?
shit!
Oh,
It's dropping
coming
this
out
year.
It'll probably be
Okay.
delayed 6 months.
But that's good though. Like another game that okay,
Well,
but
we
here's the
heard
thing.
that game was
It
in
is
development.
Remedy. But it is Remedy though. Oh shit.
Speaking of
Here we
needing
go,
a
Perry.
remedy here, it's Ubisoft.
Yeah. Here we go. Assassin's Creed.
Hidden one.
Dude, we're 20 years out from this stuff. Who the fuck wants to play these games anymore?
You have died.
Is this the But like, yeah, we got to bring this back ASAP.
We need to find a way to get you inside without being seen. You could bribe the guards to look the other way.
Assassin's Creed Mirage is just going to be similar to the other ones. But that's interesting. Alan Wake 2 is taking like a Resident Evil remake approach, taking the over the shoulder. Like that's completely
Good, I
different.
hope they
than
all
the
do
first one.
that. I hope Parasite Eve does that.
Embrace the fear. Quiet it.
I want to play the remaster of the
I mean,
first
Alan
one.
Wake ripped off Resident Evil anyway. We all know that.
Yeah, I want to play the first remaster on stream one of these days.
No, you know, play that shit.
Really?
There you go.
Well, I at least want to have some kind of context though for the story. That's the only reason why I would play it, even if I have to suffer through like
See,
shitty
you
mechanic.
actually have a better idea than
The stage is yours, Spasm.
Square at this point. Or Konami, because they're giving you Silent Hill 2 and not 1.
We may be watching.
Right.
You actually want to go back and play the first. Oh my
October
god.
12th.
PS4?
Well, that we know.
What?
Oh my god. Well, we knew that was coming out this year though. That's
The
not really
console's 10
surprising.
years old. Give it up.
Footage captured on PC. More indie titles for you, Perry.
Hey, that's your cat.
That is. So there's still, what, like 25 minutes left? Half hour?
Any studios making games like this should be shut down. I'm fucking saying it right here, right now. Alright? This shit's stupid.
Revenant Hill.
Resident Hill.
Rise together. PS5 and PS4. Footage captured on PC. Alright, bring us to the next button prompt and let's see what the hell.
20 minutes before it ends. What is this, Genshin Impact 2 or something? Stop! Stop making these crappy games.
That could be one of Perry's October games. I mean, that game did look Halloween-esque, but I don't know what kind of game it is.
Well, I'm talking about this game too.
I can't believe we're going to walk away from this and we're just going to say, yeah, Metal Gear Solid and Alan Wake 2, and, like, that's it. Like, we just were expecting... I mean, not that that's not a lot.
What
I mean, it
happened?
looked
I thought
awesome.
Spider-Man 3, 4, and 5 were going to be announced.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm expecting to see, is Spider-Man 2 at the end of this, at least. But if they... Like, the way they're pacing this is horrible. The pacing of this is absolutely horrible.
Dude, it's like Nintendo with all the Japanese games. Like, I'm sick of these Japanese games. Grand Blue Fantasy Re-Bunk?
PS4, PS5. Still.
Here we
Oh,
go.
here we
It's
go.
something at least I know.
I played the demo Street Fighter and I liked it.
Badass.
My journey for true strength.
It looks like shit on PS5, ironically enough.
I've also met my share of enemies. Opponents I had to overcome. My journey knows no end. I will continue to do what I have always done.
When you said you were seeking strength, despite having no real need to do so, honestly, I thought you were a complete idiot.
Probably show some RE4 VR, maybe.
Masters, he was set up.
I'm not nearly strong enough to chase after a monster like that.
It's probably worth looking into this Shaw business.
Why does Guile sound like Stallone?
Tyson, he attempted to set the world under his heel through violence. A veritable madman.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
Street Fighter 6.
June 2nd. Right around the corner.
The Blanca costume. No, liquor sandwich. The graphics look great on Xbox and PC. They look like shit on the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. They didn't even like upconvert it for the PS5.
What are we looking at?
It's time to use that new D-pad on the Xbox, that's for sure. Dude, enough of this shit, man. I'm so tired of these games.
Footage captured on PC. Footage.
Okay, but I played the beta on Xbox and PC and PlayStation 5. PS5 version looks like shit. They need to hopefully fix that day one. You know they won't. Ultros. Dude, if I was running these showcases, I'd be like, yes, yes, no, no, no.
Yeah.
2024, what are you showing me this now for?
At least some of the shit they showed us is this year. Well, it's supposed to be. With Remedy, you never know. They always delay their games. I remember when Max Payne was supposed to come out winter of 2009. It didn't come out until spring
Perfect
2012.
World Games. More Japanese shit. Dude, do I live in a third world country? I guess I do, right? This is what happens when Microsoft doesn't exist anymore. You get games like this.
Oh,
dude, this
man.
fucking showcase sucks. This is a big fat fucking L, okay? You got,
This
what
is
is it, 3 games?
horrible.
You got Max Payne, Metal Gear, and what's the other game? Was there another game?
No, it was Metal Gear and Alan Wake.
That was it, 2 games.
2.
Street Fighter doesn't count, because they already showed that, like, years ago. They're just promoting the sale for next month. Or actually, what was it, next week?
Yeah. Oh my.
Dude, the games don't respect your time, the showcases don't respect your time, the developers just don't respect your time. Tower fantasy. Everything's fantasy. Enough with the fucking fantasies here. Oh, another samurai game. Just fucking kill me. Is this
is
Onimusha?
Capcom.
Ah!
Oh, well, they announced this last year. Last year.
Have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames?
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisa.
They announced this at the showcase, the Capcom showcase in June of last year. They should have just saved this for the Capcom showcase, to be honest.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the Sovereign number one!
Freaking Lord of the Rings wannabe over here. Spinchy, let's go.
Well, they said, I think...
Is that your friend?
Yeah, he's from the chat. Yeah.
Okay,
What's
good.
up, Spinchy? Yeah, the, I don't know. I mean, between Monster Hunter and this one, I finally got into Monster Hunter recently, and that was actually pretty fun. Co-op. I never played this one, but I remember when they announced it at the showcase. I was in the UK when I was streaming it, and that was like a big deal when this was announced because it hasn't been out in like years. So, but now it's on the RE engine, it looks like, so that's kind of dope.
Welcome back for another week of career fulfillment.
Not actual gameplay, okay.
We know how challenging
What is this, Nightmare Freddy's or whatever the hell is
Looks like.
Sleeping at Freddy's house? What's the name of the stupid game?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Only infrequently with contempt. For that reason, we are excited to inform you that you did an adequate enough job the first time around.
Willy's
You know,
Wonderland.
Matthew Lillard's in that movie?
Really?
Yeah. Doing the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
There were no other applicants.
The Nicolas Cage one
And get motivated to an appropriate degree.
was awesome. It was called Willy's Wonderland. It was pretty much Five Nights at Freddy's.
Can you just end this franchise? I've never even been interested in it.
It's just like one of those like kind of trendy horror games that kind of caught on with streaming, but I
It's a
never.
fucking mechanical bear. Who cares?
Yeah, it's supposed to be scary.
These kids, they really want to be scared? Read a book.
Or just play like a actual horror game that has multiple layers instead of
When
just
I was
like.
growing up, Scary Stories to Tell
here
in
we
the
go.
Dark was a book.
Yes.
And that scared the shit out of everybody.
And now they're gonna pad this out with VR stuff. Wow. All right, they're gonna show RE4. Here
Here
it
it
is.
is. Yo, they gotta let you play as the helicopter guy.
Call me Mac.
On the ball!
This will be good.
Get your wallets ready, because you're gonna have to donate to this guy to get one of these things.
I just don't think the VR is worth the price, but this does look good.
George, what's up?
What's up, George?
How's White Plains treating you? Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, and you can parry
Oh,
while
that looks good.
you have it.
How you gonna beat this guy?
You have to get the
They
knife
gotta
ready.
fix the wiggling arm thing.
Well, it'll be your hand in control, so it
I
won't.
know that,
you
but
know.
I'm talking about on all VR. You always see like the hand wiggling around, like that.
That looks
Batman
awesome.
VR
Yeah, that looks awesome.
in development, so it's not even coming out right now. Okay, so you got
No.
time. Wait for the Model 2 of the PSVR 2.
Oh, forgive me, Father, for I've sinned.
Give us Twisted Metal VR.
I was gonna say, wait. So if they're gonna pad the rest of this out for the VR,
You see,
then
everything started 2 years ago.
That was it. You saw two games you wanted.
And ever since then, it's like I see his face.
as the zombie VR game.
And lately, I've started to develop some destructive tendencies.
They gotta sell the VR, Perry. So
What do we have here? What's a bit of armless fun?
This game is in 30 FPS.
Blah, 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 blah. And since I met my new best friend, I guess I get a little overprotective.
No thanks.
Okay, very overprotective.
What happened? I thought they were gonna hit the showcase out of the
I'd
park.
love to sit here all day and chew your
I thought they
ear
were
off.
going all out.
I'll be right out, boy.
Did Tony
But
Khan
as
book
you
this
know,
freaking thing?
Time waits for no man.
You have almost 800,000 people in here watching this shit. In the actual stream. And it's like, why?
It's awesome.
Arizona Sunshine 2.
Woo! Looks like today's gonna be a scorcher.
That samurai game they showed before was like a copy and paste of Neo.
Dude, what the hell,
Graphics
man?
look good, but I'm not a VR guy. Yeah, we're not VR guys, especially for $600 bucks. This is Factions. Or is it not? What is it?
I don't know what this is.
Maybe it's not Factions.
Almost looks like a Rainbow Six like thing.
Call of Duty VR.
SOCOM VR. This looks a little bit more fast-paced, though.
60 FPS, that's good.
Crossfire.
Crossfire? Dude, Crossfire X was a big L.
Damn. I mean, yeah, the VR. I would say that the VR games definitely.
Well, yeah, because they're in 60 FPS now. That's why.
Yeah, the 30 that fucked with
Fucking
me
PS4
heavy.
couldn't do VR, and they threw it on there
That thing would definitely.
because they knew their audience was dumb enough to buy it.
That's why when I played the Oculus and it was
Dude,
in
they could
60 and I
sell
played
shit on a
RE4, I
stick
was
and
like,
it has
yes.
the PlayStation logo on it. Everyone's gonna run out and buy it, and then beg for them to raise the price of it.
Well, when I finally played the Oculus and it ran in 60, I was
Please.
like, fuck yeah, you
Make
know.
another one. Have more money.
We need that intel by any means necessary.
What is this? Deathloop VR?
Mind synchronization device.
Games themselves look way better.
We're out of time.
A Holloway sim? What?
Got to go.
What the hell is this? No Twisted Metal. Yeah, I've had problems with motion sickness stuff. I just have to break it up in sessions. But the Oculus was like the first one that I had that didn't really affect me like that. I still had to take breaks, but
Now come all the indie VR titles.
this is such a weirdly paced.
They
Like they
gotta
should
do something
should
where
have-
they put sleeves on the arms. Because you see the guy's fucking hand flying out
Yeah, the
there
floating
with no arm.
hand. Yeah. They should have opened the show with the
This
VR.
is the reason why you don't buy the VR.
Right. But at least they should have opened the show with the VR because I think the pacing would have at least been like, okay, they're trying to just sell the VR, get it over with. But instead, they dragged it out with all the indie shit.
You're buying the VR like you bought the Oculus for one game. I'm not saying you in general, but the majority of the people are going to buy the VR
I mean,
for
that's...
Resident Evil.
Look at this. Beat
Beat
Saber,
that's
again.
already on your
Yep,
Oculus.
already on the Oculus. This is on everything,
It was
so...
free with your Oculus. You got both Resident Evil and Beat Saber for free.
Oh, Queen, great. I'm having such a good time. I'm claiming your video. Don't stop me now. Is this Hitman? That's what they were saying. No, it's not Hitman.
True.
Oh, great. The Queen music pack. I love Queen, but not on YouTube.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
Another showcase bites the dust.
Another showcase bites the dust.
Imagine paying $600 for this. No, Richard, you have to go on Twitter right now and demand they raise the price of the VR. Oh, what the fuck am I looking at, man?
Oh. Is this another VR game? Oh, it's Bungie. Here we go.
So what, is Destiny coming to VR?
It's Destiny 3.
3? They just released an update for 2 today, or yesterday. Shout out to Back from the Dead.
Maybe it's a new IP.
Is this that game that Microsoft was trying to get, and they couldn't get it? Remember they were working on a game that
Oh, yeah.
Microsoft's trying to get the game, but then they got bought by Sony. The new IP, remember?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. And it already looks like shit.
It's like some, like, robot shit. What's up, Nick?
Nick, what is going on, man? Guess they sucked and will continue to suck. Marathon.
So that's our new game?
Dude, I think their peak was Halo, and that was it. They can't find success after Halo. You know what I mean? Epic just got lucky with freaking Fortnite. If Epic didn't have Fortnite, they wouldn't be around still.
I don't even know where to begin. You've missed so much.
That's Destiny. This is Destiny.
We're slaying gods. Vanquish nightmares.
Or no, it's not. I don't know.
Fought alongside
No, it's not.
those who we once fought against.
I thought I saw the little.
You know, I
like,
bought
thing that's
Destiny the
floating.
day it came out on PC, and I
you
never
could've
played
been
it.
there.
I claimed it on my account, and I just never played it.
Yeah, me too, kiddo. But hey,
Yeah, it's Destiny.
I'm here now.
That's your guy that was on the box of the PS4.
Oh, yeah.
They showed his back. They didn't show what he looked like.
As they do the final shape, there it is. That's the end of
Final
Destiny 2.
shape. Well, check out Back from the Dead's channel. He's got tons of Destiny tutorials and stuff. Streams and gameplay.
Contract site coming up. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Regunners, here we go.
Why? Nobody cares. You didn't show anything. What is it?
It's another
Fucking
title
games
they
today,
announced.
Man, you know, it makes me miss the 90s. And I really don't want to go back to the 90s to play games. This is why the retro community is booming, because the games that come out today are just fucking shit. There's literally just a handful of games that come out every year. No, I really can't show this. We might get kicked off the internet right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is actually like really bad, but it's all good.
Yeah,
They said, "Yeah, let's
they gotta
pad this
promote
out
this
for a
shitty
movie." Yeah.
Dude, you know the guy that really did this? He's got to be like 900 pounds. Broke the record after. We got 29 people in here.
That's awesome.
We might have had more at some point. I didn't even look.
Hit that like button, guys. Come on.
Hit that fucking like button.
Because this was bad. This thing was bad. But hit the like button for us because we had to sit
through
here
this
and
crowd. I'm dying in here. It's 100 degrees outside, but if I turn my air conditioner on, you're gonna hear it. Gran Turismo, based on a true story. Who gives a shit? No one's gonna care. Based on a true story.
Thank you for joining us today.
Oh
That's it?
my.
Before we get into our
Motherfucker, you are going to be fired soon, so you better hope that this is not the last state of play or whatever the hell showcase you're at.
to not just what games you play.
We want to block your deal.
Later this year, we will launch a dedicated device that enables you to stream any game from your PS5 console using remote play over Wi-Fi. Internally known as Project Q, it has an 8-inch
There it is.
HD screen and
Right.
all of the buttons and features of the DualSense wireless.
It's no different than all these other streaming devices. Games must be installed on PS5.
In the near future. I'm also pleased to reveal our first ever PlayStation earbuds, which will bring next generation audio
Earbuds?
to PS5 and PC. They simultaneously connect to smartphones.
Simultaneously?
New wireless technology will deliver lossless audio with low latency.
And then show me the Slim.
Sound quality while you're playing. Look out for more details soon.
Where's the
The
Slim?
Holiday Showcase demonstrates our continued commitment to delivering experiences that surprise.
Motherfucker, you're committed to giving me Japanese games as a service games. Where's
You
all
didn't
the other
surprise
shit?
us with anything. One more thing. What is it?
Oh, it's Metal Gear 10. It's Conan.
You grow slow in your old age, Sergei. A fate you will not share.
Chat room, you want to keep spoiling this or what? This Factions Horizon Zero Dawn.
Spider-Man? Is it Spider-Man gonna
it's
come out?
Kraven.
And be like, yeah, I was gonna say, is it Kraven the Hunter?
And he murdered someone legit right there. Aren't they making a Kraven movie where he's a good guy?
I don't know, actually.
Listen, when we get together this summer, at the end of the summer, we need to watch Batman Forever on the freaking blow-up TV outside.
Hell yeah. That'd be awesome. Yep, there it is.
So he's the villain in this game.
They're building him up.
But this guy's legit killing people now.
So we got, what, 3 games? Spider-Man 2, but we saw Alan Wake 2, and...
That was it? I thought every game ever made was coming out.
Still a very minimal, like,
Get the
trailer.
fuck out of here. This showcase sucked.
Oh shit,
6
here we
months
go.
later? Alright. Give us Spider-Man 2099 already.
Queens.
Yeah, it's not that clean. What did I miss? Nothing.
Well, this is Spider-Man 2, which we knew they were going to save to the end.
Venom is the main villain as well. There he is. Oh no, that's not Venom. Oh, it is Venom. No idea. Black suit. Oh, that's gonna be badass, man.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Game of the year right there.
Show us the gameplay.
Not really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Why 30 FPS? Stop showing me 30. At one point when I used to play Destiny Online, I gave up because there's too much grinding. Yeah, we all did. It was called Destiny 1. So it's the same Sony games as always. Jamie on it was a lot worse than that. It was all Japanese games, kind of like Nintendo.
I'm not gonna make it in time.
Yeah, it was like... This is like the 3rd game we've... Yeah, it was
Switch
Metal
to
Gear, Alan
Miles.
Wake 2.
Oh, it's co-op, Anthony! Celebrate! We don't like multiplayer games, but we want co-op in Spider-Man. Oh, that's right, it's not co-op.
Guess we'll chat later.
Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market.
Must be sushi night.
You still got that hunter drone you hijacked?
Didn't really tough hiding it from my mom, but yeah, I'll boot up and see you there.
They got here fast.
Damn.
Can't let them find Connors.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's been Metal Gear, Alan Wake, and then this. Just 3 games that are worth looking at.
Stop showing me 30 FPS footage.
Yeah, and this is the most footage they've
It's like
shown us,
USB
by the way.
2.0. It should be fucking outlawed already.
You realize
Well,
that, right? Like, this
the
is like
chipsets. We'll make new chips, okay? It's
This is the
2023,
one-
not 1993.
Yeah. The one game they actually show us, like, detailed gameplay of, and it's not in full 60.
Actually, in 1993, we didn't have USB. It's Spider-Man, and he's talking to us!
Oh, wow.
Where are you, Connors? Garage.
What happened to Harry? Wasn't Harry supposed to be, At the end of Spider-Man, they show, the Green Goblin. He's in that tube thing.
Connors tore through this place. He's out of control.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna find Kingpin naked eating a Snickers. And that's when the trailer ends. Wilson Snicks. Wilson Snickers, okay. Instead of Wilson Fisk. It's like every Sony game last decade. Jamie on, this is the best part of the show.
Yeah.
That's how fucking bad the show
This is the most detailed, like, gameplay they've shown for anything. I mean, yeah, it might as well be Spider-Man, but, like, the fact that it was padded out with so much crap.
So Metal Gear was announced.
Alan Wake
And
2
there
was
was a
shown
Metal
as
Gear
well.
collection.
Metal
They
Gear
showed
collection.
Final Fantasy 16, but nobody cares. Green Goblin has to be in it. Is that him? No, that's Spider-Man.
Whoa. Hey, man. New threats? The building's swarming with hunters. Any sign of Connors? Yeah. Genki's tracking him.
Yo, is Asuka gonna drive him crazy and he beats the shit out of Miles? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah. Just goes heel on him.
Breaks his leg so he can't be Spider-Man.
Wait, be chill.
That wasn't me.
Me neither.
I don't even have a stomach, so...
No, it's not exclusive. There's a collection of the first 3, and then there's a Snake Eater remake, but it's not called Metal Gear 3. It's called Metal Gear Snake Eater. Metal Gear A. Snake Eater. There's Harry, okay.
We won't. You take the drones, I got the jet skis.
Yeah, like, this looks cool.
Yeah, I can't wait.
They should have just jumped to more action shit like this.
A1 Digital.
Watch out for those drones. Don't worry.
The collection is coming to Xbox. It was confirmed on Windows Central this morning. Metal Gear is all on Xbox. And PC. Oh, the guy that just murdered somebody. Oh god, there's another Spider-Man!
There's 2 of them.
There's gonna be 3 of them the minute that suit comes off.
Right?
You
This
can
looks
hear it.
smooth
You
right
can hear it
here.
in his voice that he's already getting pissed off
Yeah.
with the suit on.
Almost done here. Civilians are all safe. How you looking? This gunship won't quit. I'm right behind you. We'll take it down together. No time.
I saw
More Metal Gear to
Batman
buy
from
again
fucking,
on sales.
From Batman Begins over here. Dude, he don't care. He's got the black suit on. Why are you calling him Spider-Man? He's home Peter. Spider-Man!
Spider-Man!
It's like Justice League. Superman, Batman. Like Batman's talking to Superman, he goes Superman. And Superman goes Batman. It's like stupid.
It's like Bruce and Clark.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yo.
It's easier to say Peter than say Spider-Man.
Michael Keaton as Batman is back, baby. Comes out this weekend. Hopefully they rethink that Batman Beyond movie when they do that.
Oh shit. Alright, so they're really showing us a lot of shit here.
But this one game though.
It's one game, and why is it this late? Like, I understand they wanted to keep people watching to the end, but...
Well, because this is the game that's coming out this year.
Yeah. It's like, but dude, it could have been like a half hour long. It didn't have to be an hour.
What's with Sony's boner with the lizard?
They love the lizard.
They rebooted the whole Tobey Maguire movies because they wanted the lizard. The lizard has destroyed the franchise. Fred, what's up?
So,
Wouldn't it be a hot waterboarding mask? I don't know.
I don't know, I just feel like this should have been like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. Because they easily could have trimmed the fat with those indie titles.
Why did Spider-Man Spider-Sense go off? Probably because he's in the freaking Venom costume. Black suit. Yeah, this is definitely a day one pickup. Spider-Man, help!
He got away from us.
It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker. Let's go, man.
Dude, when's he just gonna fucking flip out on Miles? You know it's gonna happen.
You sure? He's got big teeth.
So do I.
They're gonna save that flip out for the game.
No.
Why does Miles Morales have all these muscles and he sounds like a little fucking 5-year-old kid? Gotta get a new voice actor for that dude.
Yeah. There we go. Together. But it's not co-op, right?
No, it's not.
It's just, you just have to
That was
switch.
a bullshit rumor that fucking Dreamcast guy made up. And Insomniac came out and said, yeah, that's bullshit.
Oh, God.
We're gonna talk about that later. Apparently, they're putting Inspector Gadget on Xbox now. Because they said,
really?
thank you, Xbox people, for letting us know that you want it. Which is like, why? And now the Dreamcast guy said, oh, they bullied the company to put Inspector Gadget on their console. It's like, go fuck yourself,
Like, come
right?
on.
Hey, cut your dick off and stick it right up your ass, because nobody cares. That guy's a piece of shit. Fuck that guy.
He says, I wrote everything down even though it hurt. Yeah, I know. This is like... And again, a lot of the shit they showed you is third-party shit.
Frank, scratch up all the Japanese shit, okay? You just need to write down Japanese games.
Well, we have to just talk about it as a whole and say literally like 75 to 80% of it was just filler of shit we didn't care about. And then the only thing that we actually saw gameplay of was fucking Spider-Man 2. That was like worth seeing. I don't really... I mean, RE4 VR looked good too. Alan Wake 2 looked good. We saw that. Metal Gear did look good. We didn't see gameplay though, but...
Let's get those likes up.
Yeah, because we had to sit through this shit. PlayStation.
Looks like a little street beggar. Yeah, he sucks. They made PlayStation earbuds but wireless. Honestly, I may get those. There'll probably be no amperage in them like the headsets that they make.
No Uncharted. No Naughty Dog stuff at all. This stream.
Uncharted's gone for now.
For now. Well, that was disappointing.
Say,
but we did see
making
some
Metal
cool
Gear?
shit.
Your uncle.
I don't think they did, but I don't know. Like, we got a couple good things, but it didn't really like.
Check Wario. He'll tell you. I don't even know what's going on. If I check, we're gonna disappear.
Well, I can check. He would just put out everything.
Just go to his thing and refresh his thing, and then you'll see all the news. They showed a trailer. Like a CG trailer, Jamie, and they didn't show any gameplay for Metal Gear. No, there were multiplayer games, Fred, but they're all Japanese.
Yeah, nothing.
That's why they're going to go to business one day, because if they think that's what games as a service is, they're wrong.
Yeah, the last thing Wario put up was that that's it for the showcase.
You got to bring back SOCOM and Twisted Metal. You got to bring all these games back.
Yeah,
if you want,
you can't keep waiting. Can't keep waiting to bring this shit back.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do games as a service, make those the games as a service. Nobody wants these fucking Genshin Impact ripoffs. You know what I mean?
The Project Q is just like stupid.
It's like that Logitech thing, but with PlayStation, and you need the console. You can't log into your account and download your games.
No, it needs to be installed to the console.
I don't think calling it Project Q was a good idea. Just saying.
Think Marathon from
should have been called the PlayStation Q.
Lackluster.
You better rename that pretty quickly, huh?
Marathon.
Yeah, I don't know what they are waiting for. They're waiting to go out of business. That's what they're waiting for. They got to change up their game, man, because Microsoft's going to crush them with games as a service. Rate this show 1 out of 10. A 1.
I would say probably like realistically, just from what we've seen, I would probably give this thing like a 3 out of 10.
3?
Maybe a 3, just because we actually did see, we saw Metal Gear, we saw,
but that's all
Alan
we saw.
Wake.
We saw Metal Gear, Alan Wake, Spider-Man,
and that's
Resident Evil VR.
And Resident Evil, but like,
well, Richard is the same thing as you. 3 out of 10.
Yeah, because like, but honestly, it is
get out of here with that 5.
It was very painful because we had to sit here. Like, the pacing was awful. It could have easily got less than 3 for me, but at least they actually showed something that was cool. Because like, I do like Metal Gear,
That's
and I think
3 out of 10. That's all right.
But I also think at the same time, like who paced that fucking thing, man? Because that was so bad.
I didn't even know they were doing a showcase. Bro, we told you like 25 times.
We said that, I think, last show.
Buffalo was too busy destroying his car. We
said that on the 10-year show that we'll be live today covering it. But yeah, it's just because now, guess what? We got Xbox next month, right? And then that's got to show off.
Don't expect anything there. That's probably going to be a -1.
So it's like,
I mean, look, Microsoft, the ball's in their court now. They don't have much to compete with here.
No, the only thing that...
But they got to deliver. That's the problem. Microsoft they can show you this. If they literally show the same games they've been showing since 2017, 2018, and they don't have dates for these games or to deliver these games properly, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just give up.
Well, a lot of the stuff is third-party, stuff. So it's like, we get Spider-Man 2, but then, a lot of the other stuff they showed is just like, Alan Wake is on everything, and, Dragon's Dogma and all that stuff. Like, that's all on everything.
Shit.
Street Fighter. I don't know. It's just like, I just thought that the pacing of this was like stupid. You know, they really just kind of started it just with a really bad, like handful of games that just put a bad taste in our mouths immediately. So,
Dreadpool, what's up, man?
What's up?
So there you go.
It was just a bummer. I wanted this to be a lot better. We were both looking forward to this in the beginning, and then we're just like,
And you know what the funny thing is? Like you mentioned earlier, none of this stuff is in their service.
Yeah, they didn't even talk about it. They didn't even say, "Oh, we've had our service for almost a year."
You don't even talk about it. Just show the game, be like included in PlayStation Plus.
Yes, because a lot of those games should not be full price. I'm sorry, but like,
that's why they're dead. They're dead. You are looking at a dead man walking with this company. I hope you people fucking realize that. They're still going that way when everyone's going this way. Just remember that. When there's no more PlayStation, you're not going to be like, Xbox bought everybody out. No, it's because these guys were too busy staying in 1995 over here when everyone's going in 2023. Just remember that.
Yeah.
That's why they're screwed. Because they can't keep up and they're not going to.
Yeah, it's stupid how they, again, don't really see what they should be doing when they have the advantage to like actually
launch the service to compete with Game Pass. It's not even competing.
Yeah, with their catalog, what the hell?
They have the biggest catalog in all of gaming besides Nintendo. And they're not even utilizing it.
No.
Xbox has like no catalog and they're fucking like whooping that ass over there with the services.
Yeah, and it's like, I also think that the one thing that I don't understand about like the service stuff is that they don't even discuss how they want to expand it and also just, you know, have those different, their whole catalog on there. I just think it's such a wasted potential, you know?
Liquor Sandwich, I told you, go to Windows Central. There's a whole article on it. The article came out this morning by the guy that said that this stuff was going to be shown today at the event.
The thing is, too, is I don't understand, you know, you have a service for a year, and you have...
And you know like, what, Liquor Sandwich? Who gives a shit? You have a PC. Would you not like to play these games on PC?
I think Metal Gear... I mean,
it's 100 fucking years old anyway. Who gives a shit?
I have the
and
HD
what happens when
on,
it is proven to be multi-plat? Then what are you going to come in here and tell me in my chat room? You're not going to say nothing.
Well, the thing is that if you have something that's, you know, like Metal Gear Solid that, again, a lot of people haven't played, I mean, it needs... having it on everything is better, so people can actually get into it. If you're going to have a collection, put it on everything. Look at the HD collection.
Imagine if I only had a PS5, I'd go fucking crazy. Did you just see all the games as a service? They're all Japanese shitty games. I don't live in Japan. I don't care. I'm not into the anime bullshit. I look at real women. I don't look at fucking Japanese ladies on the fucking internet and in my little games over here while my controller's rubbing my fucking balls, my hands, and my fucking fingers. You know what I mean?
None of them were on the service. I got an actual
life. The worst part. Sorry.
They're not on the service. None of those Japanese games are on the service.
They're not on the service, and their games as a service are not going to last that long. Who's going to play the same game over and over again?
Again, a lot of the multiplayer stuff just kind of gets
Genshin Impact, and that game's free on their own system, on their own service.
Yeah, and the multiplayer shit just gets really like lumped together, and it's all same shit. Like it just, I don't know. Like I'm very specific with the multiplayer games that I return to, and I feel like a lot of the stuff that they tried to show.
I thought they were going to show Death Stranding 2 and all this stuff. Remember all the leaked list came out, all these fucking games, they didn't show nothing.
Now look, Microsoft ain't doing much better, but goddamn, I just expected more out of Sony from this.
Sony, Microsoft's creating a monopoly by buying Call of Duty. Judge, what about your monopoly with the Sony store? Sony, never mind that. Yeah, the CMA actually has to... The same people who voted against the Microsoft deal, we're going to talk about this tonight. they have to oversee now Sony not selling the digital games at retailers.
That's crazy.
Apparently, they're not giving
gotten to this
discounts to
point.
key sites or anything, or retailers over in the UK, where Microsoft and Steam are all doing that, and the gamers complain. The fans complain. They're like, they're controlling the prices of this shit. And now the same exact people have to look at this. I think it's this week or next week. The timing's impeccable. And no PS5 Slim. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. A lot of people were waiting for that. Sony is digging themselves a hole. Metal Gear 3 Remake looks good. They should do Big Team SOCOM. Yes, they should. They could do Games as a Service SOCOM. We're hearing about Twisted Metal. You could do a Siphon Filter Games as a Service. There was no factions. You could do a factions game. That's 4 games right there. I mean, you could bring back Killzone if you want. If not, what was that other game? Fall of Man or whatever?
Resistance?
Resistance. You could bring that back. There's so many games that they own that you could bring back.
Yeah.
Parappa the Rapper. Can you imagine if they brought that back? Okay? Listen. PlayStation 5 and PlayStation VR. Guess what they could sell, Anthony? Track packs! They own their own fucking music studio. Sony BMG?
Yeah. Yep.
That's money. It's free money.
They don't want to do it, though.
They don't want to do it. Where do we live? What century do we live in here?
And keep in mind, they were already doing this
They don't have to buy anybody. They own everything.
The last 10 years they've been doing this shit.
Their library alone is fine. Microsoft would kill to have that library. And Sony has it like, hey, we have it, but we don't like to use it.
Or they think it just stops making money. Like, I don't know what makes them shut down certain things.
Nintendo's like that too. They don't want to use the library. They're doing the online thing because they don't want to sell you the games anymore because people complain about the eShop closing down.
Too many people are pissed.
They need to bring back Virtual Console. They're not going to. They're going to charge you $10 a year or $20 a year, whatever it is.
Because they know they can.
To play their games for free until they shut that down, and then you can't run after them for a refund. That's why they got rid of Virtual Console. And people don't understand that. I don't understand why they don't understand it.
Yeah, it's just a bummer.
Yeah, why do Beat Saber when you have Parappa? Yes. They don't care
and the
about
VR
their
stuff
legacy. They just want to make money with the biggest IPs and niche shit for some reason.
Like the VR stuff was really just padding that out, and then the Gran Turismo thing was padding it out. It's like you could have just cut some of that stuff down,
they
showed
had
us
the
Spider-Man
balls to raise the games to $70. Okay?
And that's what they showed us.
No. Listen to me. They're making us pay an extra $10 so that they can use that money to buy new studios and money hat these deals over Microsoft. Meanwhile, they have a whole fucking vault of games that they could be selling and making more money than that.
Yeah.
I just read a statement today that they want to, or was it yesterday? They want to put more money aside so they can start buying more studios.
Right.
It's like, dude,
well, they put out their demographic report. I'm sure
the only way you're going to get more money is if you start opening up these old games so people can pick them up.
And you saw what they put out, right? All the demographic stuff.
With all the fucking PS1 games on it for $10 a piece. There's your money right there. Boom, 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 boom. It ain't going to stop.
Where's all the PS2 games? Where's all, like, where is it?
You could sell those games for $20 a piece. People are going to pay them.
Yeah, even if they don't want the service.
You sell 5 games with $100 right there at $20 a pop. That's 5 people. How many people own the console right now?
Oh, Capcom just sent like a press release thing about everything that just...
Yeah, fuck them. Good. All right, what's how many people own the PlayStation 5? Does anybody in the chat know?
Trying to see if it says anything.
Parappa the Rapper's been on ice since PS2. A $34 Parappa game on PSVR 2. I'd sell that shit. Metal Gear Solid is getting ports, but not Resident Evil 1 through... You're never going to get Resident Evil 1 through 3, ever. That's something that community needs. The Resident Evil community, you could flat out show them fucking proof that it ain't coming out, and they'll be like, but when's it coming out? It's like, guys, it ain't fucking coming out!
No, unless Sony actually puts it on the service. But again, it won't be out for everybody. It will just be out for Sony players. Because Director's Cut is already on PS5. They need to just put 2 and 3 on there, which they haven't done. So it's like...
Yes, but you don't understand something, Anthony. People want the physical disc, but putting the PS5 to play 1, 2, 3. They don't want it downloaded on the service because people have the heebie-jeebies when it comes to a digital game. Guess fucking what, everybody? They send the digital file to the factory in Mexico, right? They don't print it in the United States. They don't print it in Japan. They print it in fucking Mexico. They put it in a little disc burner that they fucking have over there, and they go, boom, and they hit the button, and it writes the fucking digital file to the disc. You could do that right now. I could buy a Blu-ray right now, but it's not the same. It isn't the same because it's a freaking commercially pressed disc. You pay an extra $3 for that. These people with the freaking physical shit.
But see, some
it's
of these
the same
individuals,
fucking thing. Whether you download it or have it on a disc.
Right. Some of them are signed up for the service already, though, so they can
when
already play
GameStop
it.
closes down, what are you going to do with the physical copy? Stick it up your ass because you're not going to be able to trade it and get your money back.
This is probably going to be in the news tonight. Did you see GameStop rolled out like a new thing for their members? Like they changed their shit.
Unless Microsoft buys Crapcom. Dead ass, it'll never come out. It'll never come out. Super Troopers? I'd be fine with digital. We never got physicals of those games. Well, here's the thing, Hockey, and I don't mean to yell at you or nothing.
Flipping and flopping.
The people in the Resident Evil community, if it's not on a disc, it's like dead to them. Like they don't even like, because they want to put it on their shelf so that they could scare their parents and shit. And
what the fuck?
If they ever have a woman over, she's there for 2 seconds and runs out. I guess Jack Baker stole my girlfriend. Like, no, she's down the block. Like, she's gone. She ran out of the house. Did the Game Informer get canned? Did they?
I don't know. They're still putting out issues.
Scare their parents. Yeah, exactly. Stick it in your ass. All the games will turn into Redfall.
Oh my god.
Redfall.
Yeah, but I agree, man. I mean, we're kind of...
Remember when PlayStation gamers were writing to the CMA on Twitter about how Microsoft is holding Redfall hostage on the Xbox? And then the minute Redfall comes out a dud, all the PlayStation guys are like,
exactly.
See, we didn't need that game anyway. It's like, bro, you just tweeted to the CMA on how they're keeping the game hostage from you guys. Like, shut up.
Yeah, I just think the online bitching has gotten worse throughout the years. And, you know, we recently celebrated the 10 years of the show last week. And 10 years later, because in that show, Perry was talking about, if you go back and listen to the first show, about people bitching on Twitter, and it still hasn't changed 10 years later. And Sony hasn't really changed 10 years later, because 10 years ago, this November was when the PS4 came out, and that's when they kind of started to just turn their back on a lot of that backwards compatible older shit. That's when they really kind of doubled down on that shit.
Are you upset they didn't show Code Veronica today?
No. It's like, you know, there's going to be a Capcom Resident Evil showcase
the minute you go
sometime this
live,
year.
Someone's going to, or you upload a video about this, someone's going to be like, they didn't show Code Veronica. They're never going to show Code Veronica.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, too. Like,
I named my daughter Code Veronica.
Yeah, it's like,
man.
I know that, like, a lot of things just come with patience, you know, and time. And I think they'll have their own, you know, showcase. Everything will kind of, you know, drop. And, you know, I think we'll see another more dedicated time to Resident Evil at that showcase, and not here, because some people are saying, oh well, it wasn't going to be at E3, and now that E3 is canned, and this kind of took that spot for E3. We didn't see it, so it's like, they're just going to probably work on separate ways. Probably show that at some point, but it's probably either going to be at a PlayStation showcase if they have another one this summer, which I don't think they would, or it's going to be at a Capcom showcase. So I think separate ways would be shown first before RE9, but who knows?
No Code Veronica. What the fuck, man? No Code Veronica. There you go.
Yeah.
Damn, no Code Veronica. Shit, I don't know what I'm going to do, says Fred. See my RE4 chainsaw controller, baby. That's what Jamie said in the chat room. Frank says the ladies get the heebie-jeebies when they walk in. Do you think Sony, they will have this gen in the bag?
I don't think anybody has this gen in the bag right now. I think both of them are dropping the ball.
Sales-wise, they have it in the bag, but
sales-wise,
as far
sure,
as
but
the future of the company,
in terms of actual content, I don't know, man. I think it's very inconsistent on both of them. What
we saw today, they're going that way. They're going backwards with games as a service.
Like, I understand they have that built-in fan bases that mark out over what they do, but I just don't. I just don't think that, like, right now, like, both of them are handling the almost 3 years into this generation. I don't think they're handling it very well.
Sony and Microsoft are lackluster. Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. Like, last gen we had the games with the console sucked. Now we got the consoles with the games.
Nothing.
And they got the balls to turn around. Now they're doing this mid-gen refresh thing. After they fucking told everybody they weren't going to do it.
Yeah. It's just like, dude.
It's like,
the hypocrisy.
Why are we even buying these fucking things? You're going to do a mid-gen refresh when the games aren't even out yet?
Yeah, or you release Redfall
and the whole
30,
fucking point of the Xbox is the developers are too fucking lazy to do it. The Xbox can do it. The PlayStation can do it, but a little bit lower spec. The systems can do the games.
But you'll believe it when the
devs
controllers
don't want to fucking do it. What makes me think if I buy a mid-gen that the devs are going to give a shit?
Yeah, exactly. Or even follow through with games that are
That's
actually...
what I'm saying. Like, they don't even care now. Why would I... Same thing with the graphics card. I bought a 4070. It's still brand new in a fucking box downstairs.
Right.
It's a $700 card. I haven't even used it yet. I can't even return it because it's past the 14-day mark. So I'm stuck with it. But guess what? All these fucking PC games are broken now.
Yeah,
what are we doing here? Why are we buying hardware for all this shit?
We can't catch a break. We're gamers and we're getting screwed over. And we're customers.
And you know why games are fucked up on PC? Because these fucking idiot developers are like, we're going to develop for the PS5 because it's more popular. No, it doesn't work like that.
No.
You have a commitment to doing PC stuff. You do that first. Fuck PlayStation. We live in a fucking world now where one console dictates the market. That wasn't like that the last 30, 40 years. No fucking way, buddy.
No.
Nintendo was popular, but they didn't gimp the games on Super Nintendo. They said, okay, Nintendo's done. We're going to work on Super Nintendo.
Yeah. It's just about closing it out, you know what I mean? And trying to move on from that. And I think a lot of the times these companies get stuck in their ways. And I think the people that buy a lot of this shit day one, like we do, because we're fans or we're excited, we always get screwed over.
I think Microsoft and Sony are both out of touch, liquor. Because Phil Spencer, he could say whatever the fuck he wants, but he's a liar.
Right.
He even fucking said that was a used car salesman thing when he was on that show the other day. Well, we failed. Give us another chance. Don't believe me until you have the game in your hand. The minute he said that, all bets are fucking off.
Until you have the controller in your hand.
He just fucking told you, we don't give a shit. Wait till the game's in the hand? When I'm fucking 70?
Yeah,
I'm not going to be able to hold the controller.
When is it going to come out? Yeah, when the hell is it going to come out?
Frank's going to have great grandkids by the time fucking Fable comes out over here.
So stupid.
His daughter's not even going to be able to play Fable. That's how fucking long this thing is out for. And Microsoft's like, yeah, 2030, no problem. It's like, bro, it's 2023. 2030?
Give a shit now.
When I'm fucking 48 years old or whatever? Are you fucking crazy? You gotta fucking, like, change that whole dynamic, because that ain't gonna work for me. Imagine if you bought a Super Nintendo and said, yeah, Mario World's not coming out for another 8 years. Why am I buying a Super Nintendo then? Oh, don't worry, there's other games you can play on there. That's not what you want it for.
Yeah, it's kind of like a kick in the face, to be honest.
Microsoft treats legacy games better because they have that one up on Sony. Yeah, and Microsoft,
their ecosystem is an
that's what I'm
advantage
saying.
for
They're the
them,
Three
yes.
Stooges. They do things right and they do things wrong.
Right.
They all have their problems.
Yes. That's the best way to describe them, because we're not
Three
trying
Stooges.
to say like
Larry, Curly, and Moe, and Shemp. I don't know who Shemp is. I think you guys said the Amico was Shemp. Which we'll have news on that later, and don't worry, we'll make 100 clickbait videos.
Oh God.
But it's just, they take one step forward and 5 steps back. Yeah, they sure do.
Yeah, it's just the inconsistent, and this is why we get passionate and pissed off about it, because it's the consistent bullshit that they do. We just want to play games with no problems.
And I don't want to hear this shit, well, I have a backlog. Fuck you and fuck your backlog. I have a backlog from 1998, okay? Do you see me fucking say, I'm not going to buy a PS6 because I got a backlog from PS1. I got to finish that first. I'm never going to finish my backlog.
No, you want to dip into the new games. Yeah. It's like you just want to dip into the new shit because that's what we paid for.
That's like saying, well, I didn't watch all the Mel Gibson movies from 1985.
So I can't watch
any more Mel Gibson movies until then. Do you people hear yourselves on the internet?
Oh, man.
Who would be Curly Joe? I don't know.
I don't know. We'd have
PlayStation Q, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
It's not even called PlayStation Q. It's called Project Q. Call PlayStation
Q.
It sounds like something else. Might be on the watch list by the time this shit comes out. I don't fucking know. You better rename that shit to PlayStation something, man.
Rename it now. Yeah. Please rename it.
PlayStation Cloud or something. Steam would be. Maybe you're right. Maybe Steam would be Curly Joe. The Amico is Shemp. That's what somebody said in the chat once. Maybe it was Dreadpool. I don't know.
That's funny, man.
I'm convinced Phil Spencer uses a magic 8-ball to control Xbox. Someone needs to kick Phil Spencer in the balls and say, get out of here. You're done. And I don't want to hear this shit. Well, he saved the brand. Great. He saved the brand. What the fuck's he doing with it? You could save somebody. That's like saying, like... This is a fucked up thing. It's like a fucking serial killer saves some lady from getting hit by a car, but he's still killing people. He might not have killed that lady, but he's going to keep killing people.
There are press release and game screenshots.
You could fly up, like I said, a helicopter and save a bunch of people, like in Shoplifter. Yeah, you're a great pilot. Yeah, thanks, right? He lands it, everyone's good. And then a month later, he crashes fucking 15 helicopters. And he goes to court because he's got to pay for all this shit. And the insurance company's like, Your Honor, my client shouldn't pay for any of these fucking helicopters he damaged. Because he saved those people at one time in a helicopter. And the judge goes, oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
All
dismissed.
Right.
You can go.
We're good. Man.
The guy's a fucking multimillionaire. He's good. Get rid of him. Get somebody else. I don't care that he plays game. He apparently played 37 minutes of fucking Redfall and still released it. Does that sound like somebody that should be working there? I don't know. We need somebody that's going to go in there and say, where are these games?
Yeah.
Well, they're not ready yet because you gave us too much freedom. All right, your fucking studio is shut down. Get the fuck out of here. Go work at Sony. Do whatever you want to do. Next. Where's the game?
Yeah.
Get out of here. You're closed.
Get out of here.
It ain't Google, man. Well, they just sit there and fart around all day. You know, they have nap time at Google. They have vending machines. They have a fucking theme park inside the hallway of Google. They have a roller coaster you can ride. They tell their employees, do whatever you want. Just make sure you get some work done today. You got people riding the fucking roller coaster in the lobby over there. Then they're eating fucking hot dogs and hamburgers and shit. Then they got their blankets on the floor. It's nap time like in first grade. And then the guy gets up after fucking 6 hours of sleeping. And yeah, okay, I put one little code in there. Hits enter, runs back downstairs to the lobby, and freaking flies around on the roller coaster all night. That ain't Microsoft. You know what I mean?
All right, here we go. More titles are coming for Metal Gear Solid Masters Collection. Volume 1 includes Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. But then they said that they're adding... Let's see here. This is from the development team. This because the press releases are coming out now. Stay tuned for more information. It says, this is a message from them. It says, we thank you sincerely. Currently, development team is working together to create an experience for Metal Gear Solid on the latest platforms. We are remaking the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, one of the most beloved installments of Metal Gear, remaking the origin story of Snake, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. We are working hard on Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater to be faithful recreation of the original, involving the gameplay, stunning visuals, and seamless user experience. Simultaneously, we will deliver the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection series, the most complete compilation that celebrates 35th anniversary of the series, and it allows fans to play the games as they were first released on the latest platforms. We hope you enjoy Metal Gear series on the latest platforms. It says that again. Yeah, it says that again at the bottom of the screen. Development team.
Go.
So that was just put out as a press release. Wario tweeted that out as well.
So I guess you can trust Windows Central.
Yeah, so it's coming out on everything. And it looks like they're starting with 1, 2, and 3. So, and they said more details announced soon. So that's from the Konami.
2023.
Yeah, so they said, you know, Konami has the press release there, and the screenshots are coming out too.
Children of the Atom. Speaking of Mel Gibson, Tina Turner. Yes, rest in peace, Tina Turner.
Yeah, R.I.P. Man.
She was a huge part of the 80s over there. Saved it. Now he's drowning again. That's a fucked up thing to say. Sony's like that aimless crackhead who gets arrested for stabbing people. So far, I've seen 4 new screenshots of Snake Eater. We were dying laughing when you were playing Shoplifter that time. We were? People need to stop feeling bad for big companies and CEOs. Play the game. Yeah, I'm not reading that, man. People need to stop feeling bad for developers. Motherfuckers, I'm paying you. Apparently, that shape at the end of the title for Snake Eater stands for Delta. So it's Metal Gear Solid Delta. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Where's Kyle Reese? In Metal Gear? Bro, they ain't gonna pay him.
In Metal Gear.
Well, because they stole his image for the first game, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So, alternate universe, one of Metal Gear Edition. I want digital art books and firing soundtrack. Effing soundtracks. Okay, firing soundtracks. That was a firing soundtrack. Hopefully Volume 2 will have Metal Gear Solid 4. Probably not. Rest in peace. Yeah, we heard right before the showcase, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
I like 258. I got a message on my phone.
Yeah, it's so we'll see. You know, this year will probably just be a very like mid-tier year for gaming. Like there'll be some good, a lot of bad.
You said mid.
Yeah. it's a very just kind of a momentum killer when a gen is almost 3 years in and we're dealing with this crap. But hopefully we can get some good games out of this.
Anthony takes his shirt off if you donate $50 right now.
No.
And he'll put the cat on his body too.
I'll hold 2 cats in my hand. Damn, she's 83. Damn, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know we'll talk more about this with Frank tonight.
Donate button ready. Well, go ahead. No one's stopping you.
We had like 30 people in here. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to everybody that popped in. And look, I know I'm making all these like crazy like jokes and I'm screaming and yelling, but we're just trying to have fun here. I'm trying to make you guys laugh in the chat room. There are people that think I'm serious about it. Yes, I'm serious like this much. But to make you guys laugh, I'm like dialing it up to like this much.
Well, especially when the show sucks and it's just like dragging on, you know? Like we saw some good shit, but most of it was stuff we just have to make fun of because how the else are we going to not be entertained if we don't riff on it? We did the same thing with the Capcom showcase, you know? People loved when we did that because it was like, what else were we going to do? This guy looks like Bubba Ray Dudley, you know? Anyway, that's a whole different thing.
Oh, that guy. I thought you were talking about me.
No.
Wait a minute.
No. The dude that
Bubba Ray Dudley looks like somebody else now. Kind of fucking scary, actually.
So yeah, people like when we kind of make fun of it and take the piss out of it. But even that Capcom showcase was better than what this was because that was the last one we did together in a live stream. But this one we just thought was going to be a lot more punchier, and it just wasn't. So.
No, we're hearing this show was going to be on fire and everything. It totally wasn't. It was.
We needed something. It was okay with what we got, but we just needed something a lot more powerful with what Microsoft's been dealing us lately. You know.
Been laughing since I got in, says Fred. We need a rant, says Fid. Thanks, Fid. Frank writes, if I didn't have you guys in the chat, I would be furious my time was wasted.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's why we make all these crazy jokes and stuff to try to like smooth it over.
Yeah,
we're pissed off too.
Over an hour. This was almost like this was literally like 70 minutes. I think by the time the Spider-Man gameplay was done.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sunday with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Fred. You didn't have to do that. We're just joking
Thanks,
around
buddy.
before. Sorry, you guys got to endure that pain. I think you meant this pain.
Well, it just comes with the coverage, I guess, because we like to cover all this crap, and sometimes it is actual crap. So there's nothing we could do about it because it's in the unknown. Like obviously, there's the leaks and the people that kind of say online, okay, this might be announced here, this might be announced there, but like, I don't know. The indie stuff really just kind of needs to get out of here.
The indie
that
shit
event
needs
could
to
have
get
been
its own thing. Like I'm so tired of it.
The event could have been 40 minutes with like
Listen,
the actual like
I own
solid
an
games
NES.
that they
I don't
showed.
need to play those fucking games on the thing. Okay, I get people that were like my age are making games, but guess what? Not every game's gonna be Meat Boy. Not every game's gonna be I don't know what another popular
Undertale, right?
Undertale. Those games, yes, they're indie titles, but they feel like they're AAA games. Like they feel like they're good games. They feel like they're games that were actually developed by actual people, not only stupid clone games. And that's what's flooding these freaking digital stores with all this stuff. You can see half these games on the shelf at Best Buy or anything.
Yeah,
No way.
Microsoft and Sony both have this problem. Nintendo has the same problem. They had the problem with the dirty games on there too. So, but
They're
I mean,
Japanese. They put all that shit on there anyway. They don't care.
yeah. And yeah, Jamie, I think it was a waste of time. I mean, essentially, I would say watch the trailers
It
that you
should have
care
been an
about.
hour, and they should have just showed you the 5 games that we thought were the big titles. But they can't because they're being paid to show you all this other stuff.
I would say if you're like a Sony fan, unless you really want to see everything, just watch the trailers real quick of the ones you like and save yourself the time because you don't have to watch it for a full hour. Just watch the trailers that are a little, quick. Watch the Spider-Man segment, which is like the longest segment, and maybe it costs you only a half hour instead of over an hour. Like do that. Like watch the shit that's like watch the Cliff Notes version of what we just watched, because that was a lot. That was a lot for a little bit, you know.
It's a waste of time again. Saw on Reddit, someone just angrily put their PS5 for sale after the showcase. That's okay. He'll buy the Pro when that comes out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he'll be bought in again, I'm sure.
Those indies are like the gaming market crash up until 1983. You're never gonna have another game crash because it's impossible. But yeah, I hear you, man. There was just too much shit going on with.
There's people that don't help the situation, and I think a lot of those games kind of just fall by the wayside.
You guys go through, and it's always entertaining. In the stream, always a good time. Thank you, Fred.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think both consoles aren't doing it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a disappointment.
The Switch is good for like retro games, and apparently that's what the Series X is good for too.
Yeah,
there's nothing else. Microsoft can they can knock out the games as a service without problem. The problem is you can't release broken fucking games like Crackdown and Redfall.
No.
They could get it done. They just got to stop being stupid. Sony, I don't know what they're doing. It's like Sony's back from the dead. He's in the chat. Subscribe to him. We saw some Destiny stuff here. He's currently on season 4 of Destiny, so check that out if you're into Destiny.
Cool.
How you doing, back? But was that the same crash that killed Atari? No, it was the boat crash from Speed 2 that killed Atari.
Yes.
You don't remember that, Fred?
Keanu Reeves?
No, it wasn't him. It was Jason Patrick.
Oh, Jason Patrick.
Can we get a rant? I don't know if I'm going to be rant. I got like freaking mucus in my throat. As you can see, when I was trying to laugh before, it freaking hurt. So I'll be better hopefully in a couple of days. But you know,
even the Marathon game from Bungie is coming to Xbox. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what the hell Marathon is. It
that's
just didn't
that game that I think Microsoft was trying to get, and they couldn't get it.
It just looks like a weird, like, sci-fi. Is it like
Sony
multiplayer? Like,
bought freaking Bungie.
Because the person's getting like sniped in the trailer. So is it like a multiplayer?
Jamie, I'm gonna get a rant at some point. It's gonna happen. Maybe tonight. You don't know.
Probably tonight. I was gonna say the big show.
You don't know what's
tonight,
gonna happen. So. What somebody's gonna say. Someone can come in right now and say something. I was just listening to Showcase. Looks like all we got was Spider-Man with no date. That's true.
They didn't have a date for Spider-Man.
Didn't they just say fall? Or did they not say that? Was that
they
not
just
for
said
that
be
one?
greater together. That's all they said. I think. I mean, it didn't.
That's why I'm coughing. I got freaking mucus like stuck right here. That's why I've been blowing my nose because it's been coming up. Sorry to be so graphic, but I have to explain why I can't laugh and why I sound congested. Marathon is Halo pre-Halo? I guess. Alan Wake 2 is digital only to keep the price at $60, they said. Oh! You know how many people are going to complain now, Frank? I like these PlayStation guys that are like, if everything goes digital, I'm not going to game anymore. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. You're going to keep playing games.
They're going to keep playing.
The guy at Digital Foundry said that. Oh, if games go digital, it's only digital, Fred. You're screwed.
It's over.
Just wait till it goes on sale. All these fucking companies in this fucking world. It says Jamie on. Back from the dead, they said fall, no release date. Right, okay. Which is true because they could say fall now and then say, oh, we had to delay till January.
Yep.
If they don't give a date, that means they're not quite sure what they're doing yet. He's right. That's why he brought that up. He's trying to let everybody know, hey, it says fall, but
Yeah.
there is no date. That means they're not committing to it.
Could be first quarter of next year.
So back from the dead, very smart man there, that he caught that. Let's see who doesn't buy it now. Oh wait, everyone will still buy it. I'm a mix of whatever is the cheapest.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yep. He's tired of talking about this show. He was abused. Damn, I quit gaming. I don't know what I'll do without my disc. I don't know, Fred. Maybe we gotta... I have, when Anthony goes to the UK, I have somebody lined up for the week after. But I don't have somebody lined up for the week that he's actually going to be out. The first week that he's out. So, Fred, if you want to come on the podcast and talk about stuff, let me know. Yeah, the guy from Digital Foundry said that. So he's going to quit gaming. So basically he's going to quit his job. If PlayStation makes all their stuff digital. That's what he basically said. It's going to happen at some point. It's happening right now. Now that they said that it's going to save them money to not print it on disc and everything, a lot of companies are going to start doing that. Microsoft already started doing that silently, but they started doing that. I went to Best Buy. They had one copy of Redfall, and it's been there since it launched. There was one copy of Dead Island 2. That's why I didn't buy it physical. I bought it digital because I was like, my wife's going to play. And you know what? I'll be honest, I don't regret spending the money on it. I'm good with 60 digital versus 70 physical. Yeah, and guess what? Like Dead Island, Frank got it for 60... I'm sorry. If you buy Dead Island on CD keys for Xbox, it's $63. Okay? Frank got the deluxe edition for $68. And the deluxe edition, I think, is like... What is it? $74.99? $79.99? But he was able to go to the key site and just get it for cheaper. So when you hear all these fucking retro people tell you, hey, physical games are cheaper than digital games. No, they're fucking not. And you could share digital games. You can't share one disc with somebody at the same time. Digital, you can share both. You could buy one digital copy with your buddy and share it with them at the same time. Both play together online. I didn't do that with my wife because my wife has a Series S that she plays all over the place. So I can't be, making that my home and going back and forth and all that stuff, so. I got the deluxe for $68 with no tax. Right, because you bought it digital. They're including the original voice actor and story from Snake Eater. It's honestly good. You know what I think? I think they just might be ripping the audio from that. Unless they're going to redo it with them. Because he was very out when he got butthurt when they got rid of him for $5.
Yo, so apparently Alan Wake 2 is going to be digital only.
That's what Frank just said.
Yeah,
were you
so
not
that's
here?
Fucking crazy. No, I had to step upstairs. So
they said, you know why they said that? We were just talking about it when you were gone.
Yeah,
Frank said to keep the cost down.
Yeah.
So you know what that means. Everyone else is gonna fucking start doing it. And use the excuse.
Gonna be it.
Well,
I just like how we were just talking
about.
I just like how we were just talking about it, and then Wario tweets that out. Like,
how many people? Can you read the reply? Man, I'm not gonna buy it now. They're gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. It looks fucking great. So we shouldn't have to deal with. KOTOR PlayStation Edition, Jeff Grubb said that's probably not even going to come out. He said, the studio just, gave up on it.
Yeah, Xbox tweeted out a thing saying, coming to Xbox, and it shows Metal Gear. It shows, Alan Wake 2.
Oh, platforms, right?
There it is.
Well, now I could throw my fucking PlayStation out.
Xbox.
I'm playing this shit where on Xbox because it's got better graphics. And the HDR won't be broken at launch. Xbox just took a big shot at Sony. What happened?
Beat Saber is $30 cross-buy free.
That's how they'll get digital to be accepted. Yes. And you know what? It ain't going to hurt them because the games were $60 a couple of months ago.
Alan Wake 2, you need to use the Epic Game Store.
Okay, but that's on PC and that's probably for a year. You could buy it on console. Not using the Epic Game Store. We're not that crazy. When is Anthony going to the UK? Tonight.
I'm leaving now. No.
His whole room is already on the airplane.
Yeah, I took everything with me.
He's currently flying there as we speak.
No, I will be leaving on the 16th or the 15th into the 16th, so.
They put
of June.
The graphic with most of the games announced and said they were a good-looking group. What? Can you send Anthony the link?
Oh yeah, so, no, I see it. So it says, "What a good-looking group," and it's like the picture of all the games. So it's like it's Metal Gear, it's Immortals, it's
so
it's
basically
everything
saying
they showed.
A good-looking group, but it's on our platform.
Yeah,
as well. Got it.
Yeah. They show Assassin's Creed in here. They show the dumb stuff like tear
See
down.
why
Cat
Microsoft
Quest.
doesn't do marketing? Because they don't have to. Everyone's watching a Sony show. All they have to do is just make a fucking graphic and drop it on Twitter. Sony did the work for them.
And someone said, "Fuck yeah, pardon my language." And then Xbox replied, they said, "Pardoned." Like they don't give a fuck. And then the Microsoft store said, "We're still in a dream, Snake Eater." And then they favored it. So it's like they know what they're doing.
They know what to do. Yeah, they're not spending money on that shit.
Someone replied, "I see you," like the fucking meme. That's so funny.
Metal Gear 4 won't be included in the Masterclass. I told you. You know why it won't be included, Liquor Sandwich? Because it's exclusive to PlayStation 3. That's your exclusive deals, buddy. That's what you wanted, and that's what you got. So now you got to deal with it. It's like what Ric Flair always says: if you don't like it, learn to love it. You have your PS3 till it breaks.
So someone said this is the level of petty we need in the replies.
Oh,
they
nice.
Say,
enjoy. Bring me back a sausage roll. What? Oh, he wants a sausage roll from the UK.
Oh, sausage roll.
He'll bring you back King Charles.
You know, that's the one thing I didn't have. Someone told me I should. Someone told me I have to have a sausage roll over there, and I don't think I've had one yet. So
we cooked the sausage rolls on the squirrels, mate.
Well, yeah, with Sony, you got to keep your PS3 out.
So when you go there, you call them Brits, and they call you pricks, right? Because you're American. The Metal Gear Solid pick is Metal Gear Solid Delta image as well. Not just the... Right. Because it's separate from the collection. They cook on it like John Cleese's... Oh, whoa, I'm not reading that. That's crazy. Fid, bring me back a Union Jack flag. What the hell's that? Can you believe Tenacious D is going to be at the fucking Summer Game Fest?
Are you serious?
Fuck Tenacious D.
I mean, they're funny, but like it's just like bringing out
like 500 years old.
But who was who performed at the that Game Awards that year. I forget who performed. It's like we don't need performances. Oh, it was a Green Day. It was like we don't need Green Day to perform at the performance, like at the Game Awards. I think that was 2019. I think that's when the Xbox was announced, and Green Day played. I remember I had to mute the stream. I was like, oh great.
Yeah, Metal
Like,
Gear.
we don't need that.
Metal Gear Snake Eater remake is coming to Xbox.
And there's merch up on the Konami site.
Konami actually likes to make money.
Speaking of that, they just put up a merch link for Metal Gear Solid 3, so you can buy jackets, shirts. It has the new logo on it, so that just went out.
Because it's the pick of destiny. Jack Black's cool. I'm just making fun of him.
Yeah, he played a good Bowser.
Oh God, I hope he doesn't sing that at the Summer Game
Yeah,
Fest.
he probably will, because that's like, that's the song.
I don't know what I missed, Anthony, but when I saw that movie, I thought that shit sucked. That song. I was like, this is such a waste of time.
Yeah, I didn't really.
It was cringe, and people were like, it was a great. He's like nominated for a fucking award now.
Yeah, that's a little
like an Academy Award for that scene, and I'm like,
and the movie was just okay. Like it wasn't like an amazing movie. It was just okay. It just moved really quick, and it just seemed like an ad for all the Mario games.
Yes.
And it was just like,
okay. I didn't like the film.
Right.
I thought it was okay. For kids, they don't care. It's great.
But for us, we're just like, you could have done a lot more. Like,
thank you.
Yeah,
that's all I fucking said.
Yeah. I don't blame you, man.
And I was like, criminal number one.
Because I waited for the digital download as well. I downloaded it. Me and Callie checked it out, and me and her were just kind of like, yeah, it was just okay. Like I'd rather go back and watch the Sonic movie maybe over this one. But even
that's what I'm saying.
like,
Sonic was great. The first two Sonic movies.
But this is like mostly for kids.
Ryan was fucking fighting with me about it, and he was a Sonic guy growing up. He's like, Sonic was pretty boring. They played it safe. I was like, bro, they fucking cursed at Sonic.
Now, what does it mean, play it safe? They just changed the whole thing just to help the audience like actually want to go see it.
They made Sonic like they brought him into the modern world, and it worked. That's what I told him too. I was like, Sonic appealed to all ages, and he's arguing with me. I'm like, bro, you haven't even seen fucking Mario. He got angry at me over that. I was like, whatever, man. You can like Mario all you want. I'll be honest with you. I'll take the live action Mario movie over that fucking Mario movie that just came out. I'm not even kidding.
It just seems
because
like
you know what? I saw the live action in theaters, and it sucked. But you know what, man? At least they gave you something. This movie was like, yeah, buy Smash. Oh, buy Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Oh, buy Mario Kart. Oh, buy Mario All-Stars with the Bowser thing. And Luma. What the hell was wrong with Luma in that movie?
Yeah.
Luma was a psychopath.
It just seemed like...
I do like the Easter eggs. I'll give that a 10 out of 10 any day of the week. I thought that was done beautifully.
Yeah, they just should have set stuff up a little bit better because they have this whole universe that they could build on. And that's where they're going with it. But it's like, damn.
Yes.
It just seemed like it just hit you over the head really quick, and then the movie was done. You're like, damn, what just happened?
The first 20 minutes, it's interesting.
80. It's literally 83 minutes when the credits hit. It's like 83 minutes.
And then after 20 minutes, I'm talking about the story.
Yeah.
After 20 minutes,
yeah.
And then it just stays down there.
It sucks. It really does. That they kind of dropped the ball on that. Like, it wasn't the most horrible thing I've ever seen, but it didn't really impress me for like, this is a Mario movie. It's back. It just didn't have that like feeling. Okay. Where Sonic kind of had more of a punchier feeling because it's never been done, but also like it had that like fan backlash, and then there was a lot of hype behind it once they changed it. So they did what they needed to there.
Yeah, but Frank, here's the thing. Of course your kid's going to like it because it's a kid.
Yeah, they're going to like it because they don't need to know really much about the characters. They could just watch it and kind of have fun with it.
But he won't admit it. He'll never admit that he didn't like the fucking movie. Because he loves Nintendo so much. And I'm not saying that on purpose because I like Pokemon. I thought that was a better movie. Pokemon's like a fucking Academy Award winning movie compared to the Mario movie. Detective Pikachu. You know that's
yeah.
true.
I mean, I didn't really even like Detective Pikachu like that, you know. But
I thought it was fucking fantastic, and I don't even play Pokemon that much. Mario's that's my home base, and that movie sucked.
Yeah, I just thought it was very.
I waited 30 years for that.
Yeah,
I saw the first one in theater. I'm interrupting you again, like the first episode. Isn't this great?
No, it's like the 30 year gap of not having a Mario movie. I just thought that I agree. I thought it could have been a lot more impactful. It just didn't. It just moved really quickly. Like I don't really feel like watching it again. You know, like if you're 10, that's cool. If you're like 10 and under, you'll probably like it a lot. But I don't know. I just didn't like Sonic. I feel like appealed to a lot more a wider audience, and they did it better. You know. And it had all the Easter eggs in there still. You know what I mean?
Richard
like, yeah, they had the Olive Garden plug and shit, but like, whatever.
Well, paid sponsorship, but whatever. I don't care about that either.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't know. Richard said, I heard a lot of stuff was missing from the Mario movie. Hopefully it was good stuff and not crappy. Jamie on, what the fuck? Sony clone with foamsters. Yeah, we talked about that. That's their games as a service type deal. I actively kind of enjoyed the live action Mario movie. Well, there you go. Actually, not actively. Have they said the Metal Gear is going to be on Xbox? Yes.
Yes, they have. They put it out in the press release. They said all current platforms, and then Xbox.
You are safe, buddy. You'll be able to.
Yeah,
buy
Xbox put up a screenshot and also showed Metal Gear in that too. So they took a shot at Sony while doing it. So
a remake as well. Detective Pikachu is way better. Sonic movie Detective Pikachu vs. Mario. Exactly. Thank you. Look, I'm not shitting on the Mario movie to shit on it. I didn't like it. I liked the Easter eggs, and I thought it was okay. For kids, they're going to love it. It's Mario. And it's their first Mario movie. It's my second Mario movie. And I'm like, I waited 30 years for this? I didn't wait 5 years. I didn't wait 2 years. I waited 30 years and I got that. A commercial. And I know Illumination could do a lot better because I watched the Minion movies. But Nintendo had their fucking fingerprints all over this movie.
Yep.
They're like, Illumination, yeah, you're our bitch now. And strangling them, and that's it. They couldn't do anything. And now that it made like billions of dollars, now Nintendo's definitely going to be up their ass with the next movie. So
they put up screenshots too of the Metal Gear Solid collection just now.
Right.
But they said not final images or whatever, but like it just kind of looks like.
Well, wait till it rains, Anthony. Then people are really going to get mad.
Like Metal Gear Solid 1 still looks like, a PS1 game, and Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 just looks like it's in HD, but
And they just put the GameCube version on the Switch with Mario and Yoshi.
I don't know why they haven't done that.
Well, now they can because they're releasing these collections. Old school Mario fans got shafted. I'm thinking sequels to Mario will be way better. That's what you think. But now that it made like $5 billion, Nintendo's going to be sitting right next to Illumination and be
They're
like,
starting that universe.
Now you gotta
They're
listen
starting
to
that
us.
universe now. They're going to have the Peach movie standalone. They're going to have the Mario
I'm
the
looking
Super
forward.
Smash Brothers
They
movie.
need Donkey Kong Country. Just give me that movie.
They will. They'll do it now because it made $1 billion. They'll have the Donkey Kong movie. They'll have the Luigi standalone movie. They'll have,
That Zelda movie better not be like the games, the current games, because I'll walk out of the theater.
I don't know. They might have to. Because that's what they think.
He better not look like Ellen DeGeneres. He better have the fucking fairy costume on and ready to go. Not this blue and white bullshit. I like the color blue. Don't get me wrong. But that doesn't fucking belong on Link. Unless it's a blue tunic.
Yeah, so I mean,
people that
Fuck,
watch The
fuck
Wizard. I did watch The Wizard. I have it on Blu-ray. I saw The Wizard in theater too. Yeah, it's not like, hey, you should have been attacked for that. I'm more excited now about Metal Gear Solid 1 finally being on Xbox. I played both PS1 and GameCube. Yeah, me too, man. I was there. I think I sold my copy on GameCube. I did. I sold mine, and I think actually Fred traded one in. So I sold my copy to the store, and then Fred traded his copy in. Someone came in and bought his copy first, because I had these two guys come in, and my Fred's copy was there first, and they were there and they saw it. Then we sold Fred's copy. Then I brought my copy in because I was like, wow, if it's sold for crazy money, I'll bring my copy and get rid of it. Those two guys came in again a couple of months later, and they go, this copy's been on the wall for over a year, and you should give it to us for $90. And that's when I told the guy I was in the other room doing a repair, and they were telling my wife, oh, well, we could show you on eBay. It's sold for $90. And my wife calls me on the phone in the other room and goes, hey, can you drop it to 90 from 120? I was like, no. I gave Fred $80 fucking for that game. Cash. Okay? I'm going to sell it, make $10. The going rate was 120.
Right.
It was complete and everything. Immaculate condition. Both of them were. My copy and Fred's. Okay? So I'm telling her for my copy, no, I can't. And she's like, I'm sorry, we can't. And the guy just fucking goes, well, that game's been on the shelf for over a year, and you're never going to sell it at that price. And I'm just thinking, motherfucker, we just sold one. We sold Fred's.
There's another copy.
So I messaged the guy. I was like, and I was nice about it. I wasn't like crazy about it. I was like, hey, because of, the whole situation going on right now, like, we can't, like, drop our prices like that or whatever. And this guy buys, like, $8 games. Okay? And these guys have money because the guy drives a fucking Porsche or whatever the hell. But they're collectors, so they want to feel like they got a deal. And because I actually had my wife write that, I was telling her what to write. She wrote, the thing on the phone. The guy just went fucking apeshit on us. Like, how dare you? And I used to support your store, and I no longer will now. It's like, bro,
yeah,
you
I
bought like
that.
fucking in your lifetime, you probably bought about $50 worth of games.
Stupid. It's people that feel entitled.
Every time the guy came in,
and they think they can haggle shit like that.
Every time he came in, he always haggled. And all we wrote was, we can't do that during this time. And the guy flipped the fuck out on us.
And really, you could never do that, really, because it's like, dude, the prices are set how they're set. Like,
right, but they think that they can walk in like a flea market, and it's like,
entitlement.
Dude, it's like, motherfucker, I don't need the shop to keep me alive. Okay, I do the shop to get out of the house. Everyone here knows that. You don't know that, but the bottom line is this: I'm not taking shit from people. Okay, that's why I don't work at Best Buy. That's why I don't work at Target. That's why I don't do that stuff, because I can't deal with it. And if I'm not going to deal with it from somebody else, I ain't fucking dealing with it from me.
Especially when you're in charge. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, if it's 120, it's 120, and that's final,
Grayson in the chat, what's up?
You can't move that price.
What about the blue hilt on the Master Sword? I'm cool with whatever sword, but let's get this guy in the green tunic first. People just can't have an opinion anymore, Frank. So what kind of shitty show is Sony vaunted? One player? Vaunted? We should celebrate all the fact that Bungie is making actual games again. Wait, so Marathon is coming to Xbox? Yes. So here's the thing. PlayStation acquired Bungie. But Bungie put the stipulation that they could do whatever the fuck they want, and if they don't feel like being in that deal anymore, they can leave. And Sony said, here's 3 point whatever billion dollars they were paid, and we'll agree to all your terms. So somebody fucked up with that deal.
Yeah.
So everything Sony showed is multi-plat except for Spider-Man. Yes, that's why we watched the show.
Yeah.
We watched this show to see what was coming out on Xbox.
Yeah,
that's
just
why
in general.
Xbox is probably going to have a shitty show because they're letting Sony do all the work for them.
Yeah, they only have so much shit to show. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We do it for you guys. It's all good.
Sunday, which is Fred. Yeah, it's crazy to see what the type of customers I have to deal with. Yes, that's true. 3.9 billion. Okay. 3.9 billion. They paid almost Star Wars money. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Lucas paid. He got $4 million from. $4 billion from Disney. Sony paid almost $4 billion for freaking Bungie.
God.
And they didn't even make them exclusive. Raise the price $10 and you see that guy coming and lowered down to $5 when he asked to lower the price. Yeah, exactly. Look, I get like collectors, they want to feel like they got a deal. But bro, you don't go and cause fucking trouble over a fucking video game. That guy used to come in too randomly, like when we were there during the whole thing. Like if I went there to go do the trash or something, he'd be like, "Oh, I saw the lights go on. Can I come in?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." So whenever I'm there now, and I spend a couple hours there with the lights on, you know he drives by and is like, "Fuck, I can't go in. I fucked myself."
Yeah.
And he's got a business down the street. You don't see me going in there and screaming at him. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't take it like that.
No.
But I don't like the fact that you went up to my wife and said that shit.
Yeah, it's a sense of entitlement.
You should have, you should have just said, "Oh, okay, thanks," and I wouldn't have had her write you that thing or whatever. But he got called out for it and he got pissed off. Yeah, that was unacceptable. Well, here's the thing, Fred. The people up here, they're fucking nuts, bro. Okay? There is a handful of people that I have met up here, including you, who are fucking normal people. A handful. Okay? The rest of them that come in there, and they're randos. The people that I'm talking about, they're just random people. They're fucking nuts. I had a guy call the store every 5 minutes. There was fucking 13 missed calls the other day.
I saw that.
I called him back the other day. I was like, "Hey, I don't know." That same guy rang the phone again. And I went to answer the phone and it stopped ringing. 5 minutes later, the guy called again. I answered. I was like, "Hey, are you open right now?" I was like, "I'm in the fucking driveway here." Okay? And I'm like, "No, we'll be open Saturday because I'm still sick." Oh, well, I was like, "Are you looking for something in particular?" Because this guy keeps calling. And I'm wondering, what the hell is
Yeah,
this
it's
guy
like, what do you want?
I was like, "You looking for anything particular?" "Oh, I'm looking to come in." "Oh, you looking to trade, buy, sell?" Just to see, like, because a lot of people will make appointments and bring a whole fucking case full of shit to trade in, and I don't have $1 million on me to buy it. So, and the guy was like, "I want to come in and buy stuff." I was like, "Okay, I'll be there Saturday." But you gotta reel these people in sometimes, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm not answering, we have a voicemail. So it's not like he keeps ringing and he's not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
You could leave a message and we'll call the guy back.
Simple as that.
Then I got another kid. Oh, you were closed this weekend, but I saw you were open for Zelda, so you don't have an emergency anymore. And it's like, I have a commitment to my customers who pre-ordered Zelda to be there for Zelda. If Zelda didn't come out, I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been there till June when we do the 7-year. But I got bills to pay, so I had to be committed to Zelda because I had about 5 or 6 people that came in for that. They come in every time a big Nintendo game comes out, so I'm always there for them. And I was sick this past weekend, and I had important things to do on Sunday. So I'll be there Saturday. We're good. Don't worry about it. But people gotta, like, fucking chill out, man.
Yeah.
Customers are entitled assholes. Even me, but I mostly come in to chat about it while about games and shit. Saturday's not good enough. I'm a paying customer. Service me Game Boy. Yeah, right. You know, Jamie, I'm like this close to just cursing people out that start giving me trouble over there. Because I'm getting too old for this. You know what I mean? I try to be professional. I word things better than my wife does professionally. She'll just write, "Yeah, we're there." I'm like, "No, you can't say that." And she's like, "Why not?" I was like, "Because we got to make it look nicer." So say, "Hey, I'm sorry, we're not there right now, but this," you know, I'm always like thinking like PR wise, what looks good. But she's pretty much right. Just say, "Hey, I'm not there." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just gets the point across.
I try to like ease it over with people, and it's like, for what? Everyone just craps all over me anyway, so who cares, right? I'm there just to get out of the house and do something. It was a dream that I wanted to live out. Did it. Did it for 7 years. I might stop at 10. We'll see how it goes. But I just want to have fun with this thing. And everyone's like acting all dead serious about it. It's like, guys, like, chill.
Yeah.
I go to do the garbage, and there's a guy. I don't know how the hell, if he's got a camera in front of the shop, how he knows I'm there. Guy comes in with a stack of fucking Wii games all the time. I'm here to trade these in. I'm like, I'm doing the garbage. We're not even open.
It's like, dude, come on.
And they want eBay price. One guy's like, "Oh, I want to sell you my limited run collection, but I need to know the percentage you're going to give me." It's like, I'll give you this fucking percentage. I don't want your limited run games. Sell that shit on eBay. I'm not giving you like $40, $50 for games that you bought for $20. Sorry. That's not how it works. All my hype was deflated once I found out Marathon is Battle Royale. It is? Wow.
Well, there you
We
go.
thought that was the next Destiny game. Because it looked like they were wrapping up Destiny in the trailer that they showed here. People have no respect anymore. Those are toxic people and negativity at worst. Well, the problem is it's kind of made me negative. Because I have to talk about this shit when I shouldn't have to be talking about it because everyone should be cool. But what are you going to do? I feel your pain. That's retail, though. Retail's the same way. No matter where you work, retail's a bitch. It depends on how you can manage it, and I'm pretty good at selling stuff, so. I'll never forget the 2 times that I made pretty good sales. A guy came in, bought a bunch of Xbox games, and I had bought GTA 4. I bought like, what was it? Like 8 copies. They were $8.99 a piece on Amazon, and they just went backwards compatible on the Xbox One. I threw them on the shelf for $25 a piece, and some guy came in, bought a bunch of games, and we were talking, and I was like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto just went backwards compatible. GTA 4. And he goes, it did? I was like, yeah. And he goes, give me that. Added it right to the thing. And we sold all the GTA 4s that week. And then
bringing awareness to it.
There was another guy that came in. And he's like, how's Red Dead 2? Because he was thinking about buying it. And I was like, you know Red Dead 1? He goes, yeah, I love that game. I was like, that looks like Minecraft compared to this game. He goes, give me the game. I wasn't lying, right? The game looks fucking fantastic. But you gotta know how to talk to people. I'm not gonna sit there and bullshit like, you beat the other game first, like GameStop. Make sure you beat the first game before you come back and buy this game. Because we don't want to hit revenue today, and we're gonna get mad that we get treated like shit here.
Yeah. Best Buy card.
They're raising the price of that GameStop card. We'll talk about that later, I guess.
Yeah.
No,
there's a lot of shit we'll talk about.
I've witnessed this in person. It's a sight to see. Everyone thinks they can run a business better than you can. Well, that's what I'm saying. They think so.
They think.
Like you're selling medicine or something that people need. It is a drug. Games are addictive. No, I'm kidding.
RE4 is, though.
Or just do it online. You can't do it online, man. Where are you going to go? Look at Jeff. He sold his Xbox online, and out of the 30-day return policy, the day 29, they filed a claim, sent it back, and they sent him a broken controller with the machine. So Jeff was out the money that he spent to even sell the stupid thing. And if Jeff would have hit back, they would have let the seller keep the machine. That's what they do now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
If you sell something and the seller has a problem with it, eBay will be like, we're refunding the seller, and they get to keep the item because you screwed up. So selling on eBay is like...
It's dangerous.
Yeah, you might not even have the item anymore.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it's really messed up. They're calling it an extraction shooter. What the hell does that even mean? You have to save somebody or something?
Probably.
I never associate people like that, man. Seriously. Yep, I got the same characters at Hannaford. Right. What do you mean they don't have this in stock? Not gonna lie though, Fred, and you know this, when Hannaford runs out of shit, you motherfuckers don't get that shit back in for like a month. You guys gotta start ordering more food. He knows that's true, because every time I go in there, they're sold out of shit for like a month. They even put like different like food in that spot to cover it up. My romaine hearts were sold out for like a month, dude. And they put those other vegetables there to like cover the hole. And after a month, they were back there. That's the biggest problem with Hannaford. Oh, and they ran out of her freaking her lemonade stuff. We were there, what was it, 2 days ago? And she's like, why don't they just order extra? They know they sell it. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
What? The price of Game Informer went up? I don't even know if they give you that anymore.
They still do.
He's making a joke because the card doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And the magazine doesn't mean anything, but it's the magazine. I sold a couple items on eBay for the money, and it went towards the shipping. Pointless. Yeah, and then they charge the buyer tax on top of it now. So now you think, oh, I'm going to buy this item for like $20. You got to pay tax on that now. And then the seller gets hit with a PayPal fee. Then the seller gets hit with the eBay fee. It's like, it's not even worth it.
No.
It's eBay is a place for scammers. That's why it's still around. I scanned shit, and it says out of stock, and there's nothing I could do. It's probably because people aren't zeroing, or or a system are getting it in anymore. I don't know, man. It's like I went to Target the day Titanfall came out. I told this story a million times. And it was in the ad. And I was like, this game came out today. Where is it? The girl from the clothing section went to the electronics, like, we don't have it. I was like, but the ad says that you do have it. Today's the release date. She brought it to some guy who had the little pocket computer thing. He typed it in or whatever. He goes, nah, we don't have it, man. And I was like, whatever, dude. I walked to the front of the store. There's a big fucking pallet with 25,000 copies of Titanfall. I grabbed the copy and went back to go look for the lady and be like, you have it? I couldn't find her. And the guy disappeared too.
Just lazy.
Yeah, lazy fucking people. I swear to God. How you gonna tell me you don't have it on release? You know what was the worst? When my freaking nose is clogged up. When Nintendo used to do Sunday releases for the Wii U games.
I remember.
Because they would be like, it comes out Tuesday. I'm like, no, the fucking ad says today. Well, the truck didn't come in. No, you're lying. You just don't want to go back there and get it because you think it comes out Tuesday and you're scared of getting fired.
And the system
The
says
ad
it's in there.
fucking says today, Sunday. This game is out. No, fuck you. I'll go to Best Buy or something. Self-checkout, I hate it. Service is bad at Walmart, Target. Yeah, because they hire bodies. They don't hire people. Alright, guys, we're going to wrap it up in like 5 minutes. Does anybody have anything else to say? Because this guy Anthony's got to go. I didn't realize how long we were on here for. Well, Best Buy kept the Halo 3 shippers for over a month, rotating levels. Did I ever tell you, Jamie, on Halo 2 got leaked on the OG Xbox? It got leaked 3 months early, and I downloaded it for Frank, and it was in French. There's nothing you could do. The audio track was in French. But this guy and his friends were playing it 3 months before release. Now, see you guys tonight. Yeah, you will.
Hell yeah.
No, it was funny though, because when you killed the guys in Halo, they were like, "Wah!" Like they didn't make the normal screaming. They made like French noises. Oh my god, man. Cashiers gave up on us. That's why they're self-checkout. Did they really? Yo, why is your self-checkout like a fucking maze? I can't just walk in the store and go straight to the aisle. You have to walk in now and go to the left and then go to the right. You have to walk into the self-checkout section and then walk all the way up and then make a right-hand turn. And you're already into the pharmacy by that point. It's like, what the hell are they doing?
It's like the RE4 maze.
Yeah, fuck that maze. That's the only problem with that game. Made us a god among men with my friends. Well, there you go. I'll never forget that as long as I live. Well, I wish I could have played the game with you guys, but I was too busy being like 20. 21. I like the elites in Halo 1. When they go, what? I miss Albertsons. They had rotating table for the belt. Hannaford is stupid. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing. If you laugh and watch the movie Rain Man in French. If you want to laugh, watch the movie Rain Man in French. That's actually a 4K and it's like $50.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's a drop. That's way too expensive.
It's a good movie, but it ain't that good.
No, it's not. That's something you can get on like Black Friday for like $10. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be 50.
$50.
Fuck that.
What are they getting? $25 a piece? Dustin Hoffman and
Yeah,
Tom Cruise?
yeah. Like, I will cut that in half. No big deal.
1 week left till I leave my job I've had for 16 point. Wow.
Damn.
Well,
big move,
congratulations for having a job that long.
Yeah.
Any questions or comments? So Marathon is kind of like roguelike, where you escape with the gear. That game already sounds like it's dead.
Oh, like Returnal. Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like my type. Should be good on the resume at least. No, definitely.
Yeah, for
You're right.
sure. Yeah, it shows you're dedicated.
And it shows
Get
he's
that shit done.
trustworthy too.
Exactly.
That's
They
the
can trust
biggest
you.
thing.
Yeah, man. Best of luck with that, for sure.
Yeah, he's moving. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that.
He's
Yeah,
moving
good luck
from
with
Florida
that,
to
man.
Michigan.
Yeah, that's a big move.
That is a big move. So shout out to him and congrats.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
final thoughts on the show. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that this is kind of like a 3 out of 10 for me. And I know we'll talk about it with Frank later, but
1 out of 10. I was expecting a lot more than this.
yeah.
And you know what, man? I'm sick and tired of when other podcasts go, oh, these people are so entitled. They expect all these games. It's like, no, man. I expect a couple of good games.
Yeah.
Okay? And yeah, there were a couple of good games here, but I expect a little bit more than that. It's an hour-long show. You're thinking, okay, and all we get is indie stuff. I'm sick of the indie stuff. You know what I mean? Walking simulator. I'd be
Maybe that's just 2 out
down
of 10.
to fill for Anthony when he goes to the UK. Yeah, okay. Just make sure you have a microphone.
Yeah, whatever.
You have to go.
Whoever you want to get to fill my spot.
You got to go to Guitar Center. You got to get a Shure microphone.
Because technically, the show that you'd be filling in for would be on the 21st. Because I would still be able to do the 14th. It'd be the 21st because I'll still be away. So that would technically be the date that
You're going to be out
I'm not gonna be
for
around.
2 shows, right?
Well, I think one because I think I'm leaving on the 15th, but I gotta check to see like what time. So it's either gonna be 1 or 2. Probably the 14th.
I got
or the
I got somebody
sorry,
covered for the week after or whatever it is.
the 21st. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Somebody you know very well.
Okay.
Just Quinn Grimm. I know you're making a joke, but let's try not to keep any politics up in here. Because we don't want people to get mad one way or another, because to be honest with you, I really don't care.
Yeah.
And people will see that and be like, oh, well, they don't like this person, they don't like that person. It's like, I don't care. We're here to talk about games. I know it's an honest mistake, I'm just letting you know, though. Because Camo made that decision, and I got really fucking mad at him. I wasn't happy that day, and he made a similar thing about that game. And I was like, bro, we're trying to run a show here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. People will just come in the chat room, see that, and be like, what? And it's like, bro, I didn't say shit.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I don't have an opinion one way or another. I really don't care. Anthony fell for that a few times. Let's not bring that up, right?
What's up? Oh, reading something in the chat?
You were super chatted shit that you read that I was like, why'd you read that? And you were like, oh, fuck.
Oh, the stuff that you sent over. Well, that was more joking. I mean, I don't know. It's one thing when you're doing
No,
it versus
no. I'm not talking about recently. I'm talking about like a year ago. Someone told you to read a political statement that you didn't know was a political statement.
Well, I
I was
didn't
like,
read it though. You
well,
stopped
you
me
said
though
it.
from reading it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, no, I never said it. You told me like, yo, like don't read that, and I was like, oh, okay. Like you're the one because we were together streaming. I don't even think it was a super chat. I think it was just someone saying it in the chat, and then it was like it's just someone's randomly saying it.
Yeah, and I'm like,
it was,
what
it was
the
when
fuck?
It was when we were doing Operation Raccoon City, and we were together, and you just said, yeah, don't read. I didn't read anything, but you messaged me and saying, yeah, don't read that.
Yeah, don't read
and
shit
then,
because that's people.
Yeah, I'm smart. I'm smarter.
Because when
I'm
somebody
smarter than
like
that.
hears you say that, they think that you said it,
and then they can clip it and do whatever they want
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
It's like, guys, we're here to talk about games. You want to watch politics? Go watch the news.
Yeah.
They
I'm
screw
about to
us
go.
in. They all screw us in. I 100%. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Without me having to say anything, thank you. Actually, I have a blue snowball microphone. Oh man, Fred, that microphone doesn't work on YouTube. You have to get a YouTube compatible mic.
YouTube compatible. Oh,
I'm kidding. It works.
Oh, that's awesome.
Frank uses it.
Only YouTube compatible, not a Twitch compatible.
40K is great. Oh, is that the gun from what's the game called? Mechanic?
I don't know.
Let's see, Dixie Carter. Topics on video games. Sunday, Bonk's Head, no. Yeah, people do that on Twitch all the time. It's messed up. Maybe that's how you got banned, Fred. Fred was the only man that got banned off Twitch for nothing. He streamed Grabbed by the Ghoulies and then he was banned.
Oh man.
Not gonna lie, I actually thought you were serious for a second. No. They're YouTube compatible. Exactly. Watch. Yeah. We're not here for that. Sorry. I'll be honest. I didn't grow up with that stuff, so it's just like it's in one ear and out the other at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm here for games, brother. That's the way it goes. I watch for the games. That's exactly what it should be. You shouldn't be watching this for anything else. Yeah, don't worry about it. Any more questions or comments? Does anybody know what's going on with AEW? Did this guy CM Punk sign? Did he not sign? Tonight's tonight. If they don't have him by tonight, he's not coming back.
Yeah.
Like, ever. I don't think he's coming back. So what happened with that was he, here's what happened with AEW. He was supposed to debut on the show Collision, AEW Collision on Saturdays. They rehired his guy, Ace Steel, the guy that bit Kenny Omega last year at the whole fight.
Yeah.
Tony Khan secretly rehired this guy back in April. Didn't tell the Elite or any of those guys. The guys that he bit. And he told CM Punk, I'll rehire him and he'll be your producer, like your agent, your backstage agent guy, for Collision. CM Punk said, okay, I'll do Collision. I'll sign the deal, whatever, fine. Signs the deal. Warner Brothers Discovery has the press release with his name on it. They had the graphic with his graphic on there.
I think he put up that Instagram story.
But listen, you know why? The day before they were going to make the announcement, the Tuesday, Tony Khan tells him, yeah, Ace Steel can only work remotely. He can't come with you to the building. And he's like, that's not what we agreed on. And he goes, if you're going to do that, I ain't doing Collision. Warner Brothers Discovery removed him from everything, but they left the links up by accident, the external links. And his name is all over that thing. They changed the graphic at the last second. There's all jobbers on the fucking poster now. And Tony Khan had booked United Center for the first ever Collision because that's in Chicago. That's CM Punk's thing. That's his hometown.
Yeah.
Now, they have to make the announcement tonight where the Collision's going to be because they don't know if they're going to do Chicago. Because if they go to Chicago, they're going to get CM Punk chance all night long and get hijacked.
Yeah.
So now he's got to find another place if he can't get CM Punk to come back. He had 1 week to try to sign this guy again. It's like, what a shit show.
Yeah, that's just fucked, man.
It's ridiculous. All right, Fred, I'll see you later. Y'all still here? I was away. Yeah, we're going to leave in a couple of minutes because this guy's got to do stuff.
Yeah, I got to eat.
Yeah. Xbox confirmed. Metal Gear
Xbox
Delta,
has,
Snake
yeah,
Eaters coming to Xbox.
they have been confirmed. That's been confirmed for like an hour now at this point.
It was confirmed this morning when it was on Windows Central. But nobody believes me.
Yeah. Like we said, most of that show was multi-plat. So yeah, there you go.
So now, a couple days ago, it came out that CM Punk might get served by Tony Khan if he doesn't show up to work for Collision. And I'm like, if that's true, Punk's going to fight you in fucking court. He ain't going to show up on Collision.
Yeah, no.
If that's true. So we don't know what's going on.
And
it's
that's
a
tonight.
shit show, man.
Wow.
All right, see you guys tonight. Yeah, we'll be here. Don't worry. Let me just check real quick, see if anything happened with that, and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah, I've been checking Wario. We're up to date on Wario stuff at the moment. All the press releases are out. All that stuff's good.
Hulk Hogan wants a retirement match. The guy can't even move.
Surprised Sony paid Konami for Silent Hill instead of Metal Gear, considering Metal Gear is a much bigger franchise. Yeah, I don't know. Abbo. I think it's weird, like, again, why they're choosing how they're going about it, you know?
Hulk Hogan says AEW is doing a great job. Yeah, he's looking for a job. That's why. Hulk Hogan believes he could have drawn a ton of money with Roman Reigns. He's like 80. CM Punk's status with AEW Collision confirmed. Okay, what is it? PW Insider reported that CM Punk would be a part of it in Collision. AEW will announce appearance on Collision will emanate from United Center in Chicago tonight. CM Punk will be appearing on the show in June, we are told, but will likely not be announced as doing so tonight. In regard to rumors or reports that there were issues between the two sides, that was greatly overblown. Gee, I wonder who put the overblown stuff out.
Yeah.
The books. Alright, so it looks like he's going to be alright. For now, until somebody fucks with him.
For now, yeah. We'll see what happens next month. Or tonight, rather, even. I guess how they handle it.
Well, it just said now that they'll announce where it's going to be, but they're not going to announce him yet.
Yeah.
Rammy the Ram, our buddy Rammy. I don't know why he's not in the chat. He said the showcase was horrible. And he's a huge PlayStation guy.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are bummed out. by the length of it and how much we actually got.
But this is why the internet needs to stop this shit with saying, "Oh, I know all these Sony games are going to be shown and nothing is shown." It's like Xbox last year. And we're all sitting in the thing. You were away, but we're all sitting in the shop. We watched the whole event, and then somebody has one of these Xbox guys has the bullshit. Well, they said 5 minutes before the event that they were going to do this 12-month plan. It's like nobody was on fucking Twitter 5 minutes before the event.
No.
Everyone's in front of their TV waiting for this thing to start.
And they come out with that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Surprised Sony paid Konami for Silent Hill instead of Metal Gear, considering Metal Gear was a much bigger franchise.
Yeah.
Sony probably ran out of money. It was probably one or the other.
They're like, all right, we got to take one under our wing.
But that's okay, because I'll play that on PC. Fuck PlayStation. 3 good games on an hour-long show. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just very long-winded for no reason.
It could have been a 20-minute show. But Jim Ryan's got the balls to appear on camera now. Look at that. He's trying to be like Phil Spencer.
So stupid.
It's like Eric Bischoff versus Vince McMahon all over again.
Yeah.
You got the old fucking guy and you got the young guy with the leather jacket on. I don't know. Can we get Bomber back?
Something needs to change, you know? It's only a matter of time.
Freaking Peter Moore and Bomber, they were great. They showed nothing but enemy mobile games. 4 out of 10 for me. Alright, we're going to run because Anthony's got to go. We'll see you guys later on, like 10:30, 11 Eastern. Okay?
Sounds good.
Alright, thank you again, Anthony, for showing up, hanging out.
Yeah, no problem. It was fun. It just, you know, like I said, it's always fun to hang out with the chat and shoot the shit especially if the showcase is kind of meh, which is what it was. So, you know, we'll discuss it more tonight. We got a lot more stuff to cover. So,
all right, we'll catch you later.
Catch you later. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye. All right, he's gone. Now we stay. No, I gotta go too. I gotta blow my freaking nose and try to get better by tonight, so I could do the show. So everyone, take care, stay safe. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Want to thank Fred again for the super chat. He didn't have to do that. Thank you. And now the real show begins. My ass. But yeah, Richard, thank you. Thank you for watching. Grayson, thanks for coming in, man. And catch you guys later.